should make it. Hey, keep it hyping, keep it entertaining. Number one podcast when it come to gaming. Real Ones podcast. Tell me why you waiting. Gaming news and interviewing content creators hosted by Green SP, KR Bridge, Miss Pinky, Powder Blue. Come through, don't know what you're missing. You don't need XP, potion of Phoenix down. It's time to level up with the dopest show in town. Real Ones Gaming podcast. Let's go.
Bridge, you silly. Anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera on just to dance and turn it back off. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Hey, Paul. Welcome, everybody, to the Real Ones Gaming podcast.
I wish I could have seen that. I need to see that in the flesh.
Always does that
in 4K.
Yes. This is one of the most interactive gaming podcasts now on Purple Brand, YouTube, and Facebook Gaming. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever. You know, we everywhere.
Everywhere.
Internationally. Oh, I figured out we got listeners in Barbados. So there we go. Boom. Another country conquered.
You know, like hey friends.
I feel like homeboy from Far Cry 6. Dictators now. Cool.
You wild.
But yes, Paul says hi from Comic-Con.
Hi for Comic-Con.
I wanted to go.
Oh yeah. Ours is this week. Well, yeah, because today is Sunday. So the Motor City Comic-Con is this weekend. And I will be there. So if we have listeners from here, from the city of Detroit, I will be at the Motor City Comic-Con this Saturday, and I'm hoping to see y'all. I will have my Facebook Gaming hoodie, so make sure y'all see me. Say, hey, friend, hey, and hang with us. We're going to be walking around that junk, hanging and chilling and hanging.
Before we get started, Bridge wanted us to know that Paul told her that it's Naruto's birthday.
Happy birthday!
I don't watch it, so I don't know.
Happy birthday?
right. Question mark.
Do I sing the happy birthday song? Like, is this?
How does one know that it's an anime character's birthday?
Well, you know, your favorite characters have, you know, birth dates.
Yeah, the day that they were created. Yeah,
it's a thing.
just trying to make sure.
But since we're already here, let's go ahead and start introducing ourselves. We have a very special guest today.
Very special. Uh-huh.
We've been talking about it for the last couple weeks now. She is a content creator, cosplayer. Been doing way more things than any of us have been doing. She's out there. You know her. It's infamous X1X.
Hi.
Let's wear fingers. Hold on. Right.
There we go. So this is something new we're going to do because this is a special guest, and we figured we introduce y'all properly. So we have some questions for you. Pinky, you want to take turns, asking?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
so let me start off because in my boo thing. So
huh?
I want you to let the people. She gonna say, huh? I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us about you, what you do, and please, you have to tell your origin story of Infamous, because I love when she do this. Every time she do it, I just be like, yes, honey, yes, let them know. My name is.
Yeah, it's early in the day, so let me
get the voice together, right?
Get the voice together. For those of you who literally have absolutely no idea of who or what I am known as the infamous test subject. Most people know me as Infamous X1X, and those close to me call me Impy. And if you call me I'm famous, I got a large mouth, a lot of attitude, and you don't want to see what's behind that.
On period, Pooh. You let them know. You call her anything else other than Infamous or I'll be right there behind her. Okay, period. No commas, period.
No commas, all period. And that's how Mary had a little lamb.
Right.
But yeah, I am a content creator majorly on Twitch, but you can find me predominantly, kind of everywhere, some way, form, or fashion. I am also a cosplayer. I'm a model. I'm a mental health ambassador. I am a caster. I am a host. And I'm a mom. So yeah, I got
Yes.
a big head with a lot of hats on it, or a big hat with my head on it. I don't know. You figure it out.
Right.
It's Sunday.
Because recently you just hosted a Apex tournament, right? Not too long ago.
I have hosted an Apex tournament. I've hosted two Apex tournaments, and I actually hosted a Fall Guys tournament, which
Yes.
was very, very interesting. But
I
yeah.
believe it because that's. I mean, and I know you're kind of like me, where we play the shooters and stuff like this. So anything out that realm is kind of like you play that too, yeah. So I know a lot of people when they seen Fall Guys and Infamous, they was like, "Y'all sure this is?" Yes, it's M. Yes.
Yeah. And folks don't realize anything can become sweaty. Even cute little games like
Yes.
Fall Guys can become
Yes.
real sweaty, and they were proving it. I was like, "Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, y'all. All right, y'all spending hundreds of hours like we do on shooters. I'm here for this." Yes.
Because I tell
Mm-hmm.
you, on Knockout City, girl, I didn't think I could become sweaty. I'm a sweat on Knockout City. Like that cutesy game, I am a sweat.
Listen, it's a reason why I'm in their content creator program. Like, so, um, like I have folks like, so when is that tournament? I'm like, soon
Right.
maybe.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
What was the end of that question? I think that was everything. That was
Yeah,
everything. I think, yeah.
everything. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'll ask the next question. Uh, what has your community taught you about your journey in content creation?
Oh, that's deep. Um, that's deep. I have a stubborn, trolley lovable community. So my community is called the Asylum District. And they pretty much are just that. But um they connect everything. They're somewhere, someplace, somehow. But they always arc back to me. And with that, it's like they're really behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Having an organic, genuine community means a lot, because we
Mm-hmm.
definitely see in this industry that that's not always a thing with a lot of places and a lot of
Yes.
folks. So
Yes.
even though, to me, I'm like not a huge, multiple time this, we're not going to go into that right now. We can
Mm-hmm.
talk about that later. But but they're there, and if I have to say I have to take a day off, whether it's because of my health, my daughter, the weather, they're like, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
If I decide to do a subathon, they're like, drink water, stretch. Do you need us to order you pizza?
Mm-hmm.
We'll just sit here and just chat. And they've gotten to the point of, if I'm not speaking anywhere, I get DMs. I
Yeah.
get DMs, I get Discord messages, I get text messages. Ma'am, excuse me. Hello?
Right.
Hello? and
Yeah.
and it's genuine. So they keep me motivated, because if I didn't have them, I can't say I might not be talking to y'all right now.
I
I would have been
understand.
like, you know what? I'm just going
Yeah.
to go back to being a tech agent and fixing people's computers, because I don't have time for this mess.
Right.
Goodbye. But they consistently remind me. I guess I'm so humble, so I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing anything, and they're like, yeah, lie again. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm like, I'm ugly today, ma'am, don't make us go get your whole entire model portfolio. And I'm like,
Right.
dang, can I have an ugly day? No,
No.
no,
No days off.
not at all.
And that's a blessing to have a community like that. It really is. It
Hmm.
really is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, girl. So the next question. So what is your ultimate goal? I know a lot of people don't think about it when they enter into this. They think that once they get in it and get money or get a little, light, that's it, right? But a lot of us, I know me and you, we have an end goal in all of this, an ultimate goal. So I want to know, what is your ultimate goal in content creating? Ultimate goal in this gaming industry?
So I think anybody and everybody has said, whether it's, on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, you want to make a partner type
Mm-hmm.
position. For me, yeah, I want that position, but I don't want that position for the same reason a lot of other folks do.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I want to be able to help my folks. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to get a team together, and help promote them. I'm very behind the scenes. A lot of folks don't know that in a lot of my communities, and I have a lot of amazing content creators who don't often get fit into the opportunities that are available, and I want to be able to help provide that. I also am very, very into speaking to our youth and
Mm-hmm.
giving them visuals. We have kids, and I want them to see you don't necessarily have to play the games. You can,
Mm-hmm.
do podcasts, you can run tournaments, you can make video games, you can voice video games. So being able to use my platform for stuff like that to help
Mm-hmm.
our youth, you
Yes.
know, I'm definitely for that. And then, like I said, I am a person, and it is World Mental Health Day, so I definitely got to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm a person with two mental illnesses, and that doesn't get discussed. And it's a huge, ugly stigma that
Mm-hmm.
is based on people like us. And I want to be a face. Yeah, she's able to do this, and
Mm-hmm.
through her struggles, she succeeded and she did
Mm-hmm.
good. And if that helps another person who feels down and feel that they can't do it, and they're feeling stigmatized, and I can just be a reminder that
Exactly.
you can do it, like that's my goals. And if
Yes.
if I can't reach them the way I want to, then I'm going to be behind the scenes doing the best that I can to help others reach it.
Period. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that is the ultimate end goal. Period. No commas.
No commas.
That's awesome.
All right. And I'll do the last question. What is your favorite character to cosplay?
Right, right. Look at it.
It's so many.
Do I have to censor myself?
I mean, we
Can
all
I?
Not
grown here.
necessarily. Yeah.
I
Let's
like to
listen.
cosplay women that are thick with titties. Um
That part.
that is my go-to. So in all retrospects, I don't really go to a specific thing when
Mm-hmm.
I cosplay. But I will say I am known for doing villains. I am known for, it started off with me doing the cutesy stuff like Alice in Wonderland and,
Mm-hmm.
you know, um Chung Li, but I think once I hit Harley, and it was like I am a villain. Like I am an anti-hero, I'm a villain. So the
Mm-hmm.
latest one is actually a blend of two villains, which was Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII and
Mm-hmm.
Madara from Naruto. So I took two big evil villains and made them
Yes.
one cosplay.
Yes.
But I'm gonna possibly go back to a hero.
No, no, because
No, no,
I like you doing that. I do. I love it because it suits you so well. Because we always see the heroes. We always see the, mellow out characters, but a lot of times we don't see the villains, and sometimes we just see the same villain. But I
hmm
like what you do, that you step out of that box and do other villains, other thick villains too. You know
the
what
thick
I'm saying?
villains. Rah!
and,
The
and I love that. I love
well,
that.
this next one is actually going to be a mother-daughter cosplay from so we both she wants to be a hero, so
Okay.
I have to be a hero. So I will
Okay.
be I will be going back to my villains.
Hmm.
That, like I said, there's only one other hero-ish person
Okay.
that's on my list. I knocked out Tifa, that was knocked out. This
Okay.
one will be knocked out, and the other one will be another Final Fantasy character with big boobs. So that will leave you guessing of who that probably is. Um,
Okay.
but this one is, you'll see me and the clone
Mhm.
cosplaying. So
I can't wait. Oh yes.
so but I you can always sit there and I take suggestions from folks. I
Okay.
do.
Say less.
If you be like, hey, I think this would be a good idea, now I'll
Mhm.
do what I can to bring it to life. But
Okay.
long as you ain't bringing me nothing too weird, I'd be like,
Right.
I
Yeah.
had some people I'm like, I can't. Do you got
Can't do
money?
that.
You
Right.
got money?
Right. There you go. Right. There you go. Exactly. Yeah. So yes, y'all, she'll do it for a nice price. So get your coinages together. She going, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it makes sense because you're a content creator, and at this point in time, we kind of not do anything for free. We got to keep the lights on. We got to pay for the camera. We got to, so it
I
just
mean,
makes sense.
I have done cosplay for charity.
Now
That
that's
is where
different.
that is
Mm-hmm.
different.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime that I'm raising funds, I will, use that as a goal
Mm-hmm.
because I do know my community and others like it, and I
Yeah.
will come out my own pocket for that,
Right.
But if we coming in suggesting, to drop something in the Ko-fi, sub the
Mm-hmm.
channel,
Mm-hmm.
the PayPal, it's because it's not, and I'm not even one of the most expensive. I'm getting there, like getting my costumes, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not cheap.
No,
Whether
it's
you
not.
get them pre-built,
Yeah.
pre-made, custom made,
Yeah.
fully made, like
Yeah.
it's not as cheap
No,
as I wish
it's
it
not cheap.
was.
Right, right. It's now let me ask you this just to kind of piggyback off of that. Do you make your own costumes or do you have somebody to make them for you?
So I do a lot of different things depending on what I'm doing. But
Okay.
my biggest thing is because I don't, unless I'm trying to look like the exact image,
Mm-hmm.
I have had them made for me because of my size.
Right.
So the Chung Li one that is hiding in the archive was made for me at that size.
Okay.
The other one that I eventually will wear, I want to actually wear it to TwitchCon. So that'll
Oh.
tell you that one is it is handmade, and then I
Mm-hmm.
have to have parts of it altered to fit certain aspects of me.
Okay.
But sometimes, honestly, I'll just get a concept and I'll be like, let me go to this store, grab this piece, go to this store, grab that piece. I'll alter
Okay.
stuff, I'll put stuff together. For example, my Loba cosplay was
Yeah.
just piece things together.
I
This
love
last
that Loba thing.
cosplay was piece things. It was like
Mm-hmm.
I look at the images and then I'll be like, what can I take from
From
this? And
that.
I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell folks. Matter of fact, there's people coming to me now because there's costume contests and stuff like that going
Yeah.
on,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, but I don't know how to make this character. I said, you can make your own concept.
Yep.
Something, we'll bring up something like Apex. Apex characters have so many different costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can pull a concept up,
Yeah.
and make it a color, make your props, grab a
Mm-hmm.
prop because the options are so big, and
Mm-hmm.
you could literally post that and EA Respawn sees it. You might actually end up being a costume. That has happened in companies before.
Yeah.
They've been
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
inspired by that. So
Yeah.
don't ever feel like, oh, if I don't look exactly like the character, guess
Mm-hmm.
what? None of us look exactly like the character, but we still do it. Um
Right. 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 Right.
like I had someone was like, well, you don't look like Loba. Okay.
Your mama. Right.
Like, and I politely told them, you're entitled to your opinion. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
Mm-hmm.
still liking my photos. So that what I'm saying? Like, you're entitled
Yeah.
to that. You don't have to think I guess what? I feel like I look like her because them
Right.
braids hurt my head.
Girl, I know it did. I know it did. I remember it brought me back to a time, I think I was in 8th grade, girl. I had the pigtails one day. Next day I came to school, them things was gone. I said, Mama, take this out. So I already know. Woo. Yes.
So maybe
But
we should do more cosplay then.
I
Yes.
mean, like I said, I'm getting to it, and I know a lot of our listeners and viewers are into cosplay. So I
Hmm.
think that'd be, have you ever thought about kind of like being a consultant when it comes to cosplays? I know you
I've
kind of playing dangle with it now, but
I mean, I've definitely had people hit me up,
Mhm,
hey, what do you think of this? Where
mhm.
do you think I can get that from? Do you have any ideas? I'm not against consulting, like I said,
Okay.
especially because I'm a plus size person, so I
Yeah,
understand the struggles, the fears, and the concerns.
yeah.
And we definitely don't always get the shine or the display out there.
Mhm.
But my whole thing is, we all love to dress up in Halloween as a kid. We
Yes.
used to go into Walmart, go grab it. Mama, I want this costume and this mask. Take that same energy. Take that same energy you had as a kid and do
Mm-hmm.
it now. Even if you
Mm-hmm.
only do it for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Even if, and then they have days for stuff. Like I just recently did Vamp Day. They're gonna have a Witch
Yeah.
Day. There's
Yeah.
Fae Day. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even if you just join in those days just to get
Mm-hmm.
yourself comfortable, you don't
Yeah.
have to be me and do it on a Tuesday.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Right.
you don't have to do
Yeah.
it on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you don't do nothing but do it, take a picture and then show everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's telling you to necessarily push yourself to the limits, but
Right.
you have to at
Baby
least give
steps.
yourself a chance to
Mm-hmm.
feel the joy of just
Oh yeah.
putting on
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want and being how you want to be. And I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie,
Just for that
it's
moment.
just for the moment. Like I've
Yeah.
skipped around cons in a whole costume and it made me happy. So
Yeah. Because it
and
makes you
no,
feel empowered. It makes you feel I feel good about myself.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't
So
nothing wrong with
I guess I don't know. That could be definitely something I could put in the
that.
resume of things that I can do is
Yes,
consulting.
please. Yes, yes, please. Do it. Yes.
I will add it. I will add it to the Ko-Fi. I will add it to the
Mm-hmm.
Ko-Fi. I will
Mm-hmm.
consult.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Ziggy asked, "What will we cosplay?" So, Pinky, what is one of the cosplays you want to do?
Oh man, I got a few of them. Right now, I want to do Velma. I want to do a Velma because of the glasses thing. I want to do that. I want to do. Oh, what's her name from? The game just came out. I just thought about her. She has a long ponytail, wear glasses, the latex bodysuit, guns for shoes. Dang, what is her name?
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta?
Bayonetta. I want to do
I'm about to
I
Bayonetta.
say
would
what?
love to see you as Bay.
Girl,
Do it.
I
Yes.
am. I'm
And
going to.
she got 3 variations of costumes. Let's go.
So I thought about that too. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I did well. I can go ahead and tell everybody. But I want to be for Halloween. It's Pinky from Friday, so I got to get my wig and get the So I'm gonna be it's gonna be hilarious. So I'm gonna do 2 versions. I'm gonna take pictures to do a sexy Pinky from Friday. I know it's gonna be. Listen, it's gonna be awesome. Trust me. And then I'm gonna actually be Pinky from Friday for Halloween.
I like
Okay.
this. I like this a lot.
Bridge says she wants to be Bangalore.
Yeah, she would make a great Bang Boogie.
Yes.
Be
Mhm.
thick, Velma. Thick, Tiggy.
Thick.
Ziggy said he would be Frank Castle.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, I see that. Mm-hmm.
One that I wanted to do for a while, and I finally got the nerve to do it. I'm gonna be Quail Man from Doug.
Yes.
Do
Got the
it.
belt. Get the belt on your head and
Yep.
everything.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do
Because
it.
I already got an outfit just like it. So
Oh, you
Yes.
do? Okay.
See?
Do it.
yeah, because I wear like khaki shorts and
Well,
polo
yeah, you
shirt.
already got that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I already got
I'm
all
talking
the
about the
stuff.
green.
Yeah, that's the
what
only
you
thing I
call
gotta get.
Okay.
The sweater
Okay.
vest.
Yeah.
So,
Amazon. I'm pretty
yes.
sure Amazon got it.
Amazon definitely has it.
Or even a thrift store. You can check out a lot. And I found this out too. A lot of cosplay stuff, y'all, you can find at the thrift store.
Yes, you
So
can.
check out your local thrift stores.
And you don't have to worry if you need to destroy it, cut pieces off of it because you're getting it from there. That's very factual.
Yeah.
So since we're actually revealing stuff, and it was said earlier at the start about it being Naruto's birthday, I guess I can tell y'all what's on the way. I am going to be Tsunade. So all of the titties and the blonde hair is coming out.
I'm going to
So
scream and holler. Holler and scream.
So yeah,
Yes.
I've been asked about that. I've been talked about that, and
Mm-hmm.
like I said, my daughter is gonna be gone.
Okay.
From Hunter x Hunter, she's gonna be gone, and I'm
Okay.
gonna be Tsunade. So it's gonna be 2 heroes, very powerful heroes
Yes.
for this coming up Halloween. So
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Awesome. Yes. Do it. I need to see this in 4K. Yes.
all 4K. All 4K.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm
I'm
excited already. Like
Bridge also said they want to do Killmonger.
Yes.
Tig
Rich
said
will be an
Freddy
awesome
Krueger.
Killmonger. You know what, Tig? That yes, either that or oh goodness. Well, definitely Freddy Krueger. Definitely for her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Freddy Krueger is once again classic.
Yeah.
Very capable, and it can be done whether you want traditional or you want sexy.
I want
It
to
is
do
so
sexy.
it's so many ways to do it, and that's what I mean. You can just find the pieces you want and go for it. That glove, them fingers.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Frosty said noob from Mortal Kombat.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
we doing the ninja version of noob, or we doing the robotic version of noob, or we doing the ninja version of noob? Once again, all of the possibilities, all of them.
Because I even thought about too. I'm not sure if you ever played the story mode version of Fortnite. Like Penny. I want to do what is her name? It's the black constructor. It's a variation of Penny, but her name is not Penny.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know who you're talking about. That's
yeah,
why
she had like the locks. She had like short locks. Okay, her. I want to cosplay as her, and of course, I need to cosplay as a knockout character. I'm gonna do my knockout character because she is just so fly. So,
listen. Same. That will be a thing. Because I'm just like that, but that's easy for me because I just need the LED lights to put in my head. That's just.
And you know what? Party City.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Party City.
I just don't know how y'all gonna feel about seeing stuff that's like this coming out the side of my head.
Do it.
Be like, Empton shaved her head. Yep, for this cosplay. Yes,
right. Exactly. But it'd be sweet though. It'd be sweet as hell. Yes. David is about to get to work because he's my in-house photographer. He about to be working. I'm putting him to work. I'm putting him to work.
Listen,
so when you come up here, if you ever come up here, I want to be your creative director on a shoot with him. I want to do it. I want to. Yes, we gotta set that up.
We can definitely set that up because I think I told you before. My sister got her children's grandparents are up there, so I got folks up there, and then that means you get to meet one of my photographers as well. So because she handles all the stuff behind the scenes on my shoots.
Okay.
It's like she puts me in corsets and takes pictures of me. That is part of her profession.
You get in that corset, you take this picture, right? That you know what, and that's one of my things too. I want to try a corset. I've never tried a corset, so I know. That's what gets me too. So
yeah, you come get consulted about that. We gonna talk about that, because.
I know. I'm just trying to find that right one that's not gonna choke me, No,
they're all gonna choke you. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well, safely, I guess. I guess that's what safely choke me. Yeah. So I won't end up in the ER downtown.
Like, help me.
Right.
I think I smushed in my kidney and my liver. Help.
Right. My kidneys and my stomach.
All right, like I think I got a rib in my belly. Help.
Oh, and their character's name is Harper.
Harper. Okay.
Yeah. Because I was like, I know it's not Penny, but it's a variation of Penny.
Yeah.
And she is so cute. Oh, I loved her. When I first seen her, when I first unlocked her, I said, "What?" I'm like, you know what, Fortnite, y'all own it. I love this. Y'all own it. He gonna say pineapples.
Lizzie.
Yes, no, Lizzie, he will.
No.
Okay. Just to let you know, just to throw it out there, they actually do have them for males.
They do.
Or male body structures, and they're actually in they're not like ours. They have them in actual like suit tops. I actually thought about getting one for my own self because I wanted to see, but I don't know who thought this idea out, but they do have them. You know,
I'm good.
You like that. Not so to speak a 6-pack, but just kind of suture you in as if you would have one up under your shirt.
Nah, I'm good.
I say do it. You be a cosplay.
What? I'm fine the way I am. It's cool.
No, I'm talking about as a cosplay. Like you cosplay, to do like Sub-Zero or something.
Nah,
Reptile,
I'm gonna
because
do
you like green.
characters that's
Reptile.
more like me, like Doug Funny, Gibby. I could do Gibby. That's
Gibby,
fine.
Gibby?
yeah,
I could be a
man.
Pokemon. I could be any of the Pokemon.
Snorlax.
Right.
Snorlax.
So I
Snorlax.
do
Yeah.
any of them.
Speaking of Snorlax, I need to play Pokemon Unite. Because that Snorlax be getting the hell. Man.
It's addicting.
I forgot about it.
It's
It's so addicting, I don't know. I be in the bed like, oh man.
right.
So Kit said I ordered my first corset a month ago. On the day it was supposed to be delivered, they canceled because it wasn't in stock. You hate to see it.
Mm-mm.
Did you write them a good lengthy letter? Because I would have. I sure enough would have.
I've cussed plenty of places out for stuff like that. Like
I believe it.
I've been fighting Amazon all weekend. If y'all see me all of a sudden just get off a camera, I'm probably fighting Amazon because my package is here.
Don't bleep. Right.
I'm gonna just put the cap on the camera, and all you gonna hear is "M, what are you doing? You don't give me my camera."
Right. I understand.
Right. Well, Infamous is going to be sitting in with us during the whole podcast. So, Pinky, I won't do bad this week. I'll allow you to have it. I won't do bad.
What you mean?
Miss Pinky, can you please tell the audience about yourself?
Why you say it like that?
Because I had the Popeyes button ready, but I won't do it. I won't do it.
You see how he do me? This is
Not
what
I just said I won't do it.
Not the Popeyes
It's right there.
button.
You feel me? Like this is what I have to go through.
So I'll tell the story.
Look at him. He's excited. Go ahead, Green. Look at him.
So I got married in June, and Pinky, Bridge, Paul, and Phenom was at my wedding. So they asked, like, does anybody want to do a toast? So Pinky stands up.
I should set my black ass down. I set myself up for the okie doke.
Pinky was talking, and the photographer's getting pictures or whatever. So afterwards, we were looking through the pictures, and every picture, and I'm about to pull them up.
I bet.
Every picture, Pinky looked like she was preaching. And there's one particular there's a couple pictures where she looks like she's saying, like, try my new honey baked biscuits and Popeyes. And it was hilarious. And it just looks like she's preaching. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Friends, the one we can depend on, let's be friends. And he had a field day, girl. Okay, I hate that he even know how to work Adobe. I don't understand why he know how to work this, but he like I don't be understanding. I don't understand.
It's low.
And I'm gonna get him back. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna get him back. I can't wait to. Y'all gonna have
that picture was hilarious.
I bet it was hilarious. I bet. I hope when you poot that a whole biscuit come on out of you. How about that? I bet. Here we go. Yeah, show the class. Go ahead. Add more to it. Go ahead.
And she's like, woo, child. Them chickens was really good. But let me tell you, the sweet tea was bad. Like, she just looks like she preaching and giving her testimony. So ever since then, I was like, Popeyes is her company. And then I think I edited it. Let me see if I got it.
I want to just say, as he's sitting there looking for this edited photo, your makeup looks flawless in those photos. Like, that camera loved you. So even though that's why I caught those moments, it was catching the flawlessness. I'm just like, okay, all right, eyes, come through, yes, come on, skin, pop out now.
Thank you, boo. And the funny thing about it is, I'm getting back into makeup. Because I love being girly and stuff, but I'm a tomboy. Like I am. I always call myself the cutesy tomboy. So I want to get back into makeup. I'm not so much into the bright colors, more so the neutrals. I love making the neutrals pop. When I was younger, I was into the bright colors, but now I gotta, unless it's, cosplay, that's different. But just every day, yeah. But girl, green is gonna get it. Y'all just don't understand.
I didn't do nothing.
What you mean you ain't do nothing?
I just gave you the photos that you wanted.
The photos that I didn't ask for Popeyes to be on my photos. I didn't ask for biscuits to be on my photos. It's fine. Go ahead.
Mean, you kind of did. You like
biscuits? First of all, okay, I do. Yes, I do love biscuits. However, it's fine. Go ahead. Keep going. It's fine. You feel me? It's fine.
It was a promotional thing. This
was a nice sentimental picture. It was sweet. It was, loving. We were, what I'm saying, bonding and stuff like that. And here he come just ruin the moment with a damn biscuit. It's fine.
It's all for the best. This is
on the internet. This is all over the internet. And this is how he treats me. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. You just hate to see it. You feel me? It's fine. It's okay.
But it's all good.
Lesson to everyone: anything can be memed. Just if you
anything,
if you aren't sure, anything could be memed. Yes.
Anything. It's okay. Yes. I'm about to meme the hell out of Green. He about to get this work. You wait, buddy. Been through it. Look at 8-bit Thomas on Louisiana fast. That's fine. It's fine. Right. It was too. That was that sit your ass down picture. I forgot what I was saying at that time because I do remember pointing at him like, okay, now
you was getting everybody pissed off because you said, yeah, make sure that you only listen to married people. Don't listen to these single people.
Yes, I did. Period. Don't listen to no single people. And that's the thing. A lot of people, especially like new married people, that's not, all there in the head. They like to listen to single friends and single people about a marriage situation. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why would you get the advice?
Looks and single person. I don't know nothing about that.
But you know what I'm saying? Like
I will say the only opinion, because I do have married friends, is of course I'll be an ear and I'll give them, because I guess the mental health background that I have, I give it from that standpoint. I don't never talk in my standpoint because that's not right. Because I'm actually a really old, bitter cat woman right now. Like, look, like the tweet said the other day, let me ruin your life. Right. Just say all the bitter stuff and make y'all hate each other. No, I'm joking. I'm literally joking. But no, like it's go to your married friends before the single person who's probably me bitter. Like I can be honest to say that. Like not everybody's me, but a lot of people are me bittered.
Right. And I totally, and I love you for being so honest about it, because a lot of people are honest about it, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I would definitely come to you for mental health, questions and, help me, but I can't, come to you for marriage counseling, you know what I'm saying?
No, the most I can say to you is, did y'all talk about it? Did you say something? Did you express how you feel? That's all I can say. I can't be like, yeah, girl, no, he ain't. I can't. I have a cat. I have a cat. I don't have a husband. I don't have a boyfriend. I ain't got a situationship. I ain't got circumstantial whatever. I don't have none of that. I got a cat. I can tell you what to do about the cat.
Right.
Tell you what to do about your husband. Right. Like there's kind of that people got to draw that line of, I'm being a friend, but I'm overstepping because I'm in an area that I don't know about. You're not gonna come to me and ask me how to fix your refrigerator. I don't know how to fix your refrigerator. All I can ask you is it plugged on? Is the light on? Is it cold? The bare basic questions.
Right.
Once you've answered those, it is beyond my pay scale. You might have to talk to somebody in another tower. Like it's just
right.
Sorry.
Transfer me over.
Please hold. Let me get you someone that can help you with your situation. Let me get you to a tier 2. Like
right.
that's all I can do. I can't do anything else. I'm limited.
Yeah. Man,
Well,
tell me about
Pinky,
them tier 2s and call center work. Girl, I'd be so quick to hit that button like, let me do.
That's not fair because I was the tier 2 in them places. That's not fair.
Because they was asking, girl, they would ask the same question over again in different ways, and I would give them the same answer because it was the same question. And I'm, you know what? Hey, Margaret, can you get this?
well, Pinky, why don't you tell everybody about yourself? So
I ain't saying
okay.
no. But
you can read all of that stuff then, guys.
Right.
There you go.
Apparently, I work at I was about to say Best Buy at Popeyes.
Your name is Miss Annie. Mm-hmm.
Shut up. But yes, y'all. Y'all already know me as Miss Pinky 313. I am a partner over on Facebook Gaming. It's coming up on a year, almost getting there, which is wow, you know. But yeah, you can find me here on Facebook Gaming, which is Miss Pinky 313. You can also find me. I'm sorry, y'all probably hear my PlayStation. Everything is finished downloading. You can find me here on a RealOnesGaming channel or network now. And you can also find me on social media. I post content everywhere. When I mean everywhere, I am everywhere. I'm on Twitter, which is Miss Pinky 313 Play _ I am on Instagram 313 Queen Pinky. I am on TikTok Miss Pinky 313. I am also on Fanbase Miss Pinky 313 there. And YouTube, I'm putting up YouTube videos. I'm happy. I'm getting in the swing of things with that again. So find me on there, which is 313 Miss Pinky. And yeah. Oh, check out my shows. I did put up some funny clips and gameplay from Red Cups and Games. I'm putting a little bug in her ear now. We're gonna have a special guest in the future named Miss M. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm just putting the bug in her right now because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You just gotta tell me when I'm there.
But yeah, you can find me on my show too, on Red Cups and Games. Yes, I'm so happy about that show. I am, y'all. I'm so happy. Yeah, yes, I love that. I love having babies. You know, production babies. It's awesome.
I was about to say, bro.
You see, I stopped sipping, and it was like,
David, run.
No, not that. No. This shop is closed. Production babies. Media babies.
Media babies. Okay.
Yeah. Not them type of babies. I got my 2 and I'm good. 2 and out. 2 and all the way out.
Well, speaking of Red Cups and Games.
Behold the king. The king of kings.
First of all, Green, you barely won. No. You barely won.
This is my intro. Thank you.
It's fine. Go ahead. Go off. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Green.
I am your king of Uno cards. Your champion of Red Cups and Games, Green SP. I also am on Facebook Gaming. Level Up program now. So I can actually do more stuff. You can check me out on, I'm not on Purple Gaming, but if you want to follow me on Purple Gaming, then go ahead.
Purple Gaming, I love it.
We don't say their name because they won't say ours. So you can check me out on Twitter and Instagram, GreenSP_R1G. You can also check me on the TikToks, GreenSPR1G. And pretty much anywhere. I did Kings and Gaming last night. It was me, Pushplay, the DJ, Ace Tech, Ziggy the Beast, 8-Bit, Big Ton. We were all chilling, talking about Black men's mental health, Black men in gaming, representation, and all of that good stuff, which is up now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and anywhere that Real Ones Gaming Network is on. So, boom, go check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'm not going to do a long one.
I was about to say, no poems, haikus this evening or early afternoon?
Nah, my crown is still coming in. So, once the crown come in, then I got a whole production for it. But
the king has returned.
You see this?
Not
You feel me?
Hold on. As the person wearing the Lion King shirt, hold on. Wait a minute. Did you just pull old Rafiki out on me? Wait
You
a
feel
minute.
me?
I'm looking at this Uno Dare deck over here now. Hold on.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Say let's get it because see
you gonna have me quote a Kanye line. Hold on, wait a minute.
Well, first, Pinky messed up because she was already, gone off of the
Jermaine
Jacksons.
Yeah, that's what we call it. Tito's, we call Jermaine Jackson.
Oh,
yeah.
So she just kind of like gave me the win. So I was like, all right, if you're going to give it to me, I might as well take it.
I didn't mean to, M. I was buzzed. I was nice and gone. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. I stepped on because we were actually kind of low key playing as partners, but we wasn't partners. Me and Bridge, and then Green and Ziggy. So we was trying to get the guys out while the ladies take over. And I stepped all over her toes. I didn't mean to. I was gone.
First of all, don't include me and Ziggy in that.
I was gone, girl.
Me and Ziggy was playing correctly.
Man,
playing
whatever.
as individuals.
Yeah, right.
And Pinky and Bridge the week before had ganged up on Ziggy, so I just came in to even up the score just a little bit.
No, we didn't.
That's all.
It's just that the NPC or whoever dealt that damn ham to him just messed him all the way up. That's all.
No, we good.
It's okay.
But also, another host of the show is on hiatus. I do want to give her a shout out though, Miss Paula Blue. You can check her out on all those social medias. However, she's on hiatus right now, so she can get her degree.
Get that degree.
A professor of the Ubu.
Right.
Yes. So make sure you check her out as well. All right. So let's get started into our free games because if it's free, it's for me. So for October, Prime Gaming, which if you have Amazon Prime and your PC, these are for you. You get Song of Horror Complete Edition, Red Wings, Aces of the Sky, Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, Blue Fire, Tiny Robots Recharge, Whiskey and Zombies, The Great Southern Zombie Escape, Secret Files 3, Star Wars Squadrons, Alien Isolation, and Ghost Runner. That's a lot of games.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. Whiskey and Zombies was now last week when we announced it. I was like, okay, it might be a Red Cousin Games game, but the Great Southern Zombie Escape sounds a little sus to me. I'm just, I don't know.
You would have to see the image of it. It looks about as cringe as it does. I will say I am promoting and telling everyone go get Songs of Horror.
I have it, yes.
That game because it's spoopy season. Go get that game. Because Alien is good, but
I know it's like
Alien is good, but not everybody want to get that intense into horror. So I've been plugging so many people like, hey, it's free and it's spoopy season. You should do it. Somebody last night was streaming it after my suggestion. I was like,
and it is like I started playing it for my stream and I got stuck on this one part and I can't move from it. I don't know what to do. It's right in the beginning where you're at the door, like you go upstairs in the house and you're trying to figure out what door to go in and you have to do certain things to get through the door. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck on that part. I might have to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it. I might have to come sit.
Okay.
And look and see where you at.
Yeah, because I'm like, what the hell?
That or before I do that, you could sneak and look what it is, but yeah.
Unless it's a bug, and I might just have to start it over again. Huh?
Are you that far into it? Like
no.
I would just restart it because maybe it is a bug. Because when I originally played it, I played it of course on PlayStation. My version is on PlayStation, so it could be a PC thing. Because I'm sitting here like thinking, trying to remember. So
yeah, because I played it on my PlayStation, so I think it might be a bug. I'll just restart it, and I'm hoping that fix it.
Oh, so too. If not, then I might have to holler at somebody.
Okay. Right. Okay.
All right. And Pinky, what about Xbox?
All right, Xbox friends, you have Arrow, which is AAERO, and that's available now up until the end of the month. And next is Hoover, and that's available not until the 16th, but you have until November 15th to grab that one. The next one is Castlevania, Harmony of Despair, and that's available right now, but it will stop on the 15th. So hurry up and get that one. It's almost time for that one. And last but not least, Resident Evil Code Veronica X or 10. And that's not available until the 16th, and that's available up until the 31st. So hurry up and get the ones that you need to get before time run out. Make sure you mark your calendars for the one that's coming up and all that good stuff. Get these freebies, y'all. It's some good freebies. You may not want to play them now, but you may want to play them later. So go ahead and grab them.
I think you also want to do the PlayStation free games.
Sure. So for PlayStation friends, I actually just downloaded these right now, and that's probably why you heard my PlayStation going on. But the first one is Hell Let Loose, and that's only for the PS5. And next you have Mortal Kombat X or 10, and PGA Tour 2K21, and that's available for both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
One of the best games to play for Halloween.
Hey, I was just about to say, like, they could have waited on that one. They really could have. It's so many spooky games they could have put in the mix. Like, they could have did
They're trying to get rid
Outlast.
of it.
I'm just hoping like they drop maybe they'll like how we seen how Xbox has like at one part of the month. Maybe we'll get something
Yeah.
spooky, hopefully, or at least a really good sale. Like I mean,
on the spooky games.
on the spooky stuff, that would be
Mhm.
at least something. But
Mhm.
I don't want to be Tiger Woods for Halloween. I don't want to do that.
You feel me?
And
Like,
Mortal Kombat ain't spooky to me. It's gory.
it's not. Yeah.
I can do that any day of the week.
Right. And I'm just trying to figure out who was sitting at the table and was like, golf. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they were probably thinking about COVID, and nobody's really going trick or treating this year anyway. So they were probably just like,
So we're gonna golf. We're gonna golf.
hey.
I'm not getting any candy
I
from
think
that.
the golf one was because 2K normally every year they have like 3 games in the chamber, but they don't have wrestling this year because wrestling doesn't come out until March. So their player count is down pretty good. So because golf didn't do so well when it came out, they're probably just trying to increase the player count by giving it away for free.
It's still not gonna do any better giving it away for free.
Yeah.
Right. They could have waited
There's some
till
people that
November.
like golf.
Some people, but it's not a spooky game.
I play golf for charity.
I mean, I play Mario Golf.
I mean, there we go. See,
I'm trying to justify, or are you trying to justify for this month? No. They could have waited till November.
it could have waited till November. That would have worked for Thanksgiving. You know, people get full and want to go for after. You know, that's the most physical activity they can do after eating all whatever they cooked for dinner. But I didn't want this this was a trick.
Now, watch in November, they're going to announce all the horror games.
Right.
I'd be like, whoever made this, this is the biggest troll ever. Fired. Get out.
They're about to.
Get out of my sight. Get out of here.
Make sure you get those games. I heard Hell Let Loose is pretty good, especially if you like first-person shooters. It's supposed to be one of the most realistic and intense shooters. So
I'm gonna try it out for science.
Go get it. It's free.
I'll try it out for science.
But speaking of shooters and good games, Far Cry 6 came out. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here that played it first.
Yeah.
I have 4 different versions. Don't ask me why. I just do. I'm trying to.
Why do you? Let me. I'll be that person. I'll knock on that door. Why do you have 4 different versions of the game?
So, I have Ubisoft Plus. So when you have Ubisoft Plus, their newly released games, you get not only the standard edition, but you get the ultimate edition of it. So I get it for free just because I have Ubisoft Plus. And then I wanted to play it on PlayStation 5 because they were talking about how haptic feedback of the PlayStation 5 controllers actually improved the gameplay. So I wanted to test it out because that's the only version of the game that you can actually have the haptic feedback for. So I got it for that. But when you buy the PS5 version, you also get the PS4 version. So I have the PS4 version, the PS5 version, I have the Ultimate, and then I have the standard on PC.
I just want one version. You done walked out with 4, and I just wanted one version.
But I had said, like, when it came out, I was like, I know I'm going to get it free for PC, but I really want to play it on PS5, so I pre-ordered it anyway on PS5.
Well, technically, that's 3 because you say you have the Ultimate version, right?
Yeah, but I also got it on Luna.
That's wild.
I'm not going to play it on Luna, but I have it.
Did you pay for the Luna version?
No, Ubisoft Plus carries over, so they just give you the Luna version.
Okay.
So I technically have 4, but I only purchased the PS5 version, but they gave me the PS4 version for free. I will say I don't know how it looks on PS4, but on PS5 it's gorgeous.
Okay.
Like I think I streamed it for about 5 hours straight, and the most things that I could say, like the one thing that I was very impressed with was the detail to the elements around you. Like the water is gorgeous. Like I feel like I'm back in Jamaica when I look at that water. That's how like clear and detailed it is. The game itself is the most violent Far Cry I've played ever.
Did you say violent?
Yes.
The most violent.
It's been times when I had to say, yo, Ubisoft, relax. Like, you got to chill. Like, it's... And it's not even like a subtle violence. It's like you think everything is okay and bam, they just do something outrageous and you're like, okay, I guess that's the route we're going.
That sounds like Ubisoft. Sounds like
I mean, like, they killing grannies, they killing... Like, and it's not even like she's gonna die. They're gonna pull her to the side, and you're gonna hear a gunshot, and no, it's like she's talking and bang. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say. You're dead. Like it's violent. It goes hard.
Look at him.
It's nice.
Wow, not grandma couldn't even get the cookies out the oven, and they just clap. Oh. Yeah, okay. Like 50% of me is like, okay, yes, let me go grab this because I'm trying not to go get it because I'm kind of backed up in my backlog. But you gonna make me like overpass everything because I kind of want to see what happened with grandma.
I said I was gonna finish Deathloop before I do Far Cry, but like the immediate the second I started playing Far Cry, I completely forgot about Deathloop. Like anytime you play a game and you're rooting for the villain, you know it's a good game.
I mean, I'm always rooting for the villains.
Like it's a good story. It's different the way that they have the skill tiers. So like in the past, it was always like you just purchase it and the guns were kind of just coming to you. Like you just go to the shop, you buy the gun, and that's it. This one is more so it's very interesting the way that they have it, and then they upgrade your weapons, the way you get your weapons, because now you're using uranium instead of actual money. They pretty much the character is the first time that they had like you can actually customize your character in a way that's like your gear gives you more health, more defense, stuff like that. So every piece of gear that you pick up, it has a stat on it that's going to help you with the game. So don't get the game and then just leave your character with the regular default clothes. Go ahead and switch them out because you're going to need it. Okay. The weapons are very creative. I'm having a blast killing people with a CD shooter.
Wait a minute. You talking about CD compact disc shooter?
Yes.
That's wild.
I'm not shocked because they had the saw thing in the last one, so I'm not shocked by the CD thing.
And it plays Macarena as you kill people. So
you just keep giving me more reasons to be toxic in this game. Just want to let you know that.
It's good.
take their head off. I look
Right.
Like
That's wild.
it's nice. Like it's to the point where like even after this stream, I'm about to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Not even streaming. I'm just going to play it just to play it.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a game I can see a lot of people getting stuck on for like a good couple weeks. This is not a game that y'all are just going to drop after you beat it. You're going to replay it. It has a lot of replay value to it.
Okay.
And then they also have a season pass, but I believe part of the standard one is that you can actually play as past Far Cry villains in another mode.
I heard about that
Ooh.
too. Yeah, I heard about that you can play as past villains. And I was like, how? Because they're not connected at all, right?
Mm-mm.
So I was like, how does that kind of work?
It's going back into like what makes them who they are. So you can play as Voss, you can play as Far Cry 4's villain, which I think is probably one of the best ones. And then you can play as the father from Far Cry 5.
Okay.
So I tried to play it yesterday, but it's still locked. So I'm guessing that's a coming soon aspect. But from what I heard, it's supposed to be free for standard and ultimate. So it's just something they'll just add into the game.
Okay. So it doesn't matter which one you purchase as far as the basic edition or whatever.
Yeah, you should be able to play it anyway.
Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool then. All right.
And for those that's worried about whether or not they get the little dog or whatever, they changed the way that you can get amigos or friends or support systems. You don't have to go far to find them. The first one is pretty much given to you.
Oh, okay.
Which is a crocodile.
You got a gator.
Right.
Yeah, it was nice. It's nice. But you also get an opportunity to get a dog.
Okay.
Or a puppy with no legs.
I seen screenshots of that on Twitter. Yeah.
You get a fighting rooster.
Yes. Speaking of that, a friend of mine, you probably know him too, Rock Jones.
Yes.
Okay. So he put on Twitter that I think PETA was upset because they put two roosters fighting each other in the game, and he mentioned like y'all upset about two fictional chickens or roosters fighting each other, but y'all not concerned about Outlast 2 where babies are being killed and slaughtered. That don't ruffle your feathers, you know.
Listen, I will say this. I respect some of the things that PETA does. I do. I did see that, and I'm sitting here like this is actually a part of culture. Like they took a piece of what actually goes on over there and put it into the game. And even now it's still a thing that goes on. Nobody is saying that it's good, you know what I'm saying? But you can't remove the culture. You can't do that. You don't have to like it. I don't like pit bull fighting. I don't. But unfortunately, it's a part of our culture. So if we sit there and play a game and it's a pit bull that, you know what I'm saying, like they're not telling people to go fight the chicken. You're taking the chicken. It's now your friend and it's retaliating against everybody that made them fight. You should be supporting.
You can fight roosters. Like you can sit there and actually fight roosters.
I mean, you don't have to though.
But it's fun.
I mean, but I'm saying you don't have to, but he's there because he's your companion. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make the choice not to even use the bird. I mean, would you rather turn him into a Popeye's 2-piece? I mean,
right.
I mean, I'm all for like this is gonna sound mean, but it's illegal here. It's not illegal everywhere.
Everywhere, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
So we're the only country that cares. I don't care about. You're either gonna eat it or you're gonna fight it. I mean,
but the thing is though, it's a fictional thing. Even though we know it happens, y'all upset about a fictional thing that's happening in a fictional game, but you're not worried about a fictional, babies being slaughtered by not one or two not 10, 20, a bunch of babies being slaughtered and put in front of your face.
Yeah, I never finished Outlast 2 because of that mess. I'm not gonna hold you. Like
You know
that
what I'm
was
saying? Like,
that's triggering. Like
it's wild,
triggering.
but it don't upset
But
them.
of course, listen, we still live in the age where people feel, video games still influence mindset. So they're probably under the impression like, oh no, these two kids are probably gonna see a chicken and try to make them fight. Who got chickens like that in their yard? And if they do, if y'all do got chickens in your yard and you have children around, I'm pretty sure they're gonna learn the hard way. If they did not play Legend of Zelda, show your kids Legend of Zelda. What happens when you pick with chickens? They pick back with you. They will chase
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure
Yes, little Johnny.
little Johnny ain't gonna, once he touch that chicken and think it's a good idea and they turn on him. Yeah, how you gonna explain that to the ER? Yeah, so
Because
it's
they
called
want to take little
responsible
Johnny
parenting.
up out of there.
Right. It's called responsible parenting. So I think PETA, like I said, they've done some respectable things, but I think we're in a day and age where sometimes some things, companies, people like to, I'm going to say something controversial and shake up the world because I feel I should, no matter how stupid it sounds.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, to be honest, I think they always do stuff like that. And it's only when there's a good, like, that's how I know a game is good, is when it has a lot of controversy to it. So I'll put up now. From what I played, Far Cry 6 is a Game of the Year contender. It has to be. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
I mean, its original launch was actually supposed to be around my birthday. I had pre-ordered it. So for the fact that it took this long,
yeah.
It
better be good.
I feel you. I haven't even touched it yet. Now you're gonna make me go. Okay, yeah. Let me go
nice.
get my Notion and change my game log now.
Because you said that right now you're focused on Deathloop, right? And that's kind of what's holding you up on Far Cry. And you trying to finish up one game?
No, actually, I'm trying to finish Life is Strange. It ain't even Deathloop.
Okay.
So I've been trying to time that and then put Apex in and Knockout City in so I could throw in another story game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just.
I know. I say now what I do, I save my story games for my morning streams, and like I try to stop it that way we can watch it play the next day, and just add in like a Knockout City or a Black Ops to kind of fill it. That way we can keep the story going. Oops, and it won't. Yeah. So that's actually good. Yeah.
I'm selfish. I'm not even gonna lie. So if anybody watching my stream, I'm telling you right now, I've been playing it off stream like a mug. It's too good.
Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you listen. I did that with Ghost of Tsushima. I was like, yeah, y'all not getting no streams of this. It's mine. I'm sitting behind the scenes. It's my game. Like I may finish Deathloop on stream, but I definitely then dabbled back in it. You gotta have that behind the scenes play with some stuff because
Yeah, because that's what I did with Deathloop. Like I played a little bit, about three or 4 days in of gameplay on stream, but the rest I think I'm gonna just keep with me. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Like I'm so sorry, guys. I know you guys love watching me play Far Cry 6, but
let me ask you this, Sam. As far as Life is Strange, how is it? Because I'm planning on putting that on the list for us to play next. So how is it so far?
It is an emotional roller coaster.
Is it?
I cried within the first 15 minutes.
So I'm gonna need tissue.
You're gonna need tissue. I needed tissue without giving spoilers because I think most of us do understand the basis of the game.
Yeah.
The main character is a empath. So that resonated with me very well because I'm also one. So to see so many things be brought to the game that hit really hard. Like there were so many parts where I'm just like, I'm not gonna cry on cam. I'm not gonna cry on cam. Oh my god, I'm crying on camera, and I'm like.
And so let me tell you, y'all, M is a G, triple OG thug. She's gangster, okay. And if it made her cry, y'all know my little soft thuggish butt is gonna cry.
Listen, I play horror. I've played horror games and barely jumped, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool.
Right, right.
I'm ready to fight the monster. I'm not
Right.
ready to run from it. So, but it definitely it's a really good. So
Okay.
if you need some, look, if you really just want to go in hardcore, go get
Mhm.
Far Cry 6. If you want some tissues and sappy moments, go get Life is Strange. If you need something in the middle, go get Deathloop.
Right, right. Something in the middle. Right, Deathloop. Right.
Right.
I'm telling y'all, like I completely forgot about Deathloop until we started this podcast. I was like, I do still got to beat that game, don't I?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Mhm.
But
It's all right.
I do. I really like Deathloop though. I do.
Mhm.
I told my community, look, and they even said it like after watching you, play, I'm gonna get it. I was like, yeah, if you want it, it's a good story. It really is. When it first started off, it was kind of slow, but I understand why, because the character didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on, so we was learning together. And once we learned together, that's when it started kind of picking up. But it is. It's a good game. Definitely, it's a good game, y'all. Mm-hmm.
I do recommend getting Far Cry 6. It's out
Mhm.
now on all platforms, including Luna. So if you've
Mhm.
been waiting for something to do on Luna,
There you go.
there you go.
Ta-da!
Right. Because I know a few of us have Lunas and it's probably collecting dust until Far Cry 3 or 6 coming
Man,
out,
I
But
was 2
yeah,
seconds away from buying that controller, and then I'm glad Bridge told me not to.
Mm.
I bet. Because I did. I was getting ready to get it and I was like, nah, let me go. I ain't going to touch it. Let me just go ahead and pull it back.
Well, here you go. Here's your opportunity to get it and
Go
try
ahead
it
and
on
get
out.
it. Mm-hmm.
All right. So another thing that came out this week is Battlefield Open Beta. I played it, but I'll let y'all give y'all reviews first.
Me personally, I haven't gotten a chance to play it because I've been sick, so I've been kind of just staying on track with what I'm supposed to be doing as far as my playing content. So I haven't even got the chance to play it on or off stream. But the funny thing is, I haven't heard a whole lot on the Twitter streets because I'm always looking at my friends and my streamer friends talk about it, and they've been kind of silent on it. But I have, like, even with Em before we started, I asked her about it. Who else? Somebody else. Oh, I asked Frosty about it. And they said it's pretty good. I seen somebody else talk about it on Twitter saying that it was a little bit of bug, kind of compared to Vanguard. Vanguard is a little bit buggier than Battlefield. But when I played Vanguard, it didn't bug to me. It had a little, pixelation going on every now and again, but it wasn't bad where it messed up the gameplay. So when I read that, I'm like, okay, comparing it to Battlefield, and it's this huge platform where all these players, will it be able to hold up? Because again, going back to Vanguard, I think the biggest room we had was 20v20. I'm sorry, 24v24. And then coming on Battlefield, it's like what, 128, right? Something like that. So I'm wondering, how does that add up with the bugginess? Like, will it run smoothly where there no, because we all know all games have a hint of a bug every now and again. We all know that. But with this big platform, it has never been done before. 128 people like that. So
I will give you my input on that, right?
mhm.
So there was a very short load time to get into the game. That's a plus
Oh.
side. I didn't, and like I said, for those who don't know, I played on PlayStation 4. So I could have played on PC, but
Mhm.
all my data's on PlayStation 4.
Mhm. Right, we'll go with that.
So yeah, it didn't have a lot of problems loading in. It didn't
Mhm.
have, like, it matched me up because you were not, I didn't know any way of connecting with my friends. So
Right.
cross plat was not on during this beta. It will
Okay.
be cross plat in the game, but it was, of my knowledge, I even asked
Okay.
um in there, well,
Yeah.
where I'm supposed to ask at.
Right. Right.
Was
Right.
it there? And I
Mhm.
never got a response to that. So
Okay.
um but it loaded in, like I said, graphic wise, it's a very
Mhm.
gorgeous game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Okay.
once again, I'm playing it on the 4. So I can only imagine how gorgeous it's going to look
On the 5,
on the
right?
5 on
Yeah.
PC. Um It did have, I mean, like you said, it's a beta. It's expected to have
Mhm.
certain bugs. There were, rubber band bugs. And when I say rubber band
I
bugs, it's
love
like
those.
you would shoot somebody and their body would go that way and
Yeah,
then get the flopping
yeah,
like this.
I
You know
love
what I'm
it.
saying? That type of stuff. Somebody would get hit by a plane, you know. But for it to have so much going on, I mean,
Mhm.
there was helicopters, there's tanks, there's 4x4s and
Straight
all these
chaos.
people. It's all these huge. There's a part
Mhm.
where there's an entire space shuttle leaving. It's leaving. It's actually taking off. You can see the detail in it. All of the
Mhm.
smoke comes around you.
Okay.
It is a very detailed game.
Okay.
I will say this. I did have I wasn't sure. I had to
Mhm.
test that theory myself because
Mhm.
I'm like, is this my internet? Because what would happen is because I was streaming it,
Mhm.
I would go into the red. And I didn't know
Oh.
what was causing that at first. And it
Okay.
didn't happen. It just happened randomly. It
Mhm.
wasn't like didn't happen while I was loading. It didn't happen while the match was ending. It just happened randomly.
Okay.
And I would, it was do whatever it did and
Yeah.
then come back and
Mhm.
spit me right back into a lobby. I don't know if it was I
Okay.
believe it was the same lobby because I think the same person was still killing me. Um but it got me literally right back
Right
in
back in
like
there.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. I did come to end up figuring out that it was doing something
Okay.
because of how, like you said, how extensive it was. I
Yeah.
don't think it was the ping was because I never got to see my ping during the game. I normally play
Okay.
games and see my ping.
Yeah.
So eventually when I got off of it to switch to Knockout City, I
Mhm.
had no more issues. So I was like, okay, there's
Okay.
something going on with the server and
Right.
speaking back to me. But
Right.
that's what betas is for, to see what it
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
Um, like I said, as far as things like shooting, using gear, using
Mhm.
weapons, had no problems with that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I said, very minimum. There is a new interchangeable for your weapons, getting your sights and
Mhm.
stocks and all that.
Mhm.
That probably should have been explained, but I feel it will be explained in a tutorial
Okay.
once it comes out. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because if you just literally just jumped in on this beta, you're gonna be like, how this person got a scope on their gun. How did
Mhm.
they get a scope?
Mhm. Mhm.
But it feels, if you play Battlefield 5, that's
It feels
pretty
like that.
it feels like a grander version of that. Like I said,
Okay.
the areas are really, this particular map that we was on
Mhm.
was very open. Like I said, there was a two-story high-rise building,
Mhm.
you could launch off of. Like I said, the space shuttle was on the other side. It was like a barn over here.
Mhm.
It had places. There was definitely people who, you're always going to have those campers,
Yeah.
but it's so well lit. It's only
Mhm.
certain places that they could camp. And once you
Okay.
get the plan, you're gonna be like, it's a tunnel. We know you there. We know you laying on the
Yeah.
ground sniping with, but it's
Mhm.
because it's a beta. They're just like, we're gonna take advantage of it.
Oh yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
only thing there is apparently two other modes, and I
Mhm.
wish we would have been able to touch on that a little bit
Mhm.
because I really want to see what these other modes are.
How about okay?
Yeah, but I think it was a good time. Um, for like it was a lot of people in that lobby.
I believe it.
Like a
Yeah.
lot, and that's what we
Mhm.
needed to test because, like we said, we know for a fact that Battlefield is a larger game. It's on a
Yeah.
larger scale than a lot of shooters
Mhm.
because of how it is. So for
Yeah.
beta,
It did pretty good.
yeah, I give it like a 3.5 out of
Okay.
5. Like I said, it wasn't bad. Very
Okay.
minimum glitches, very minimum load time.
Mhm.
Um,
Which is
I-
surprising for me,
yeah, like I
especially that big, that scale, that big scale of people, and to load straight on it. Well, not straight on it, but you know what I'm saying, not to wait for so long. That's pretty
yeah,
good.
like I think one of my mods has it on PC.
Okay.
And she was at first, she was like, I can't get in the lobby. Like it did have a hiccup, but
Okay.
that was because of the system, and I only know this because of certain reasons. Um,
Mhm. Right.
it had to distinguish certain codes. So if the
Okay.
code was the pre-purchase code, the code was, codes that you got for something else. Like
Yeah.
it had to do that. Once it verified that
Mm-hmm. You
and
was
you
good to
tried
go.
again, it lets you back in. I don't,
Okay.
like I said, I don't know anybody else that just literally couldn't get in, couldn't get in, couldn't get in. And I was
Okay.
literally playing the day that it opened.
Okay.
So the day that it should have been the worst,
It should have been
it
just
should
straight chaos.
that I shouldn't have been able to get in, that I
Okay.
should have had all types of everything issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, very minimum issues. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good. Okay.
Like I said, I'm only playing on PlayStation, so I
Mm-hmm.
would have to definitely go speak to my friend that was playing on PC and see. But it was
Yeah.
just for me, I would have rather had my squad with me because
Right. Yeah.
randoms don't pick us up when we die. Somebody came into the chat and was like, "Dang, they ain't gonna pitch you up." I was like, "You ain't played
No.
Battlefield, have you?
Mm-mm.
You don't know nothing about this." Like, and how some of them fights was,
Yeah.
they couldn't pick you up. I will say, if anything, I don't know if people were just so busy exploring everything. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't really run into as many fights as I wanted,
Okay.
but
Okay.
that could have been, like I said, you have the super sweaties who have been on literally
Forever.
since it opened,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
because it opened in different time zones at different times. So,
Right. Mm-hmm.
um, and I did shoot somebody. It also displays your shots too, which I was happy about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you hit somebody, it's like if you just hit them, it just gives you an X. If it's a headshot, you get a whole little skull. I was like, hey,
Okay.
headshots.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
the only other thing I would want is
Mhm.
knowing the distance of what my gun can hit.
Oh yeah,
I
that'd be
didn't
dope.
really get to see very much of that
Okay.
because like I was trying to shoot a plane, but I don't know if I was hitting the plane,
Okay.
if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically, and I should have went back to see if it was an option, but when you
Mm.
aim down the sights, that's when you can see the life bar of the person.
Right.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
shooting the plane, but I don't see it moving. But
Okay.
I'm right like on the
Oh, on
building
there.
where I
Yeah.
should be hitting it.
Mm.
So I think, probably knowing that type of stuff. But
Yeah.
like I said,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of technical stuff, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
outside of the technical scopes of things, very
Mm-hmm.
little glitches. You were able to, like I said, use all four characters, all of their abilities, all of the
Oh,
guns.
so they actually
Um,
let you use all the characters too.
yeah, there was four
Okay.
characters. One had like a grapple hook, one was
Mm-hmm.
basically your medic, your tank, your
Right.
recon, and
Uh-huh.
your soldier. I guess you want to, I don't know what to tell
Yeah.
you. I always forget
Mm-hmm.
that. But yeah, they were all there visually.
Okay.
They didn't look bad, when I got shot
Mm-hmm.
by them from the other end, because of course I can't see my own self, but
Right,
looking at the
right.
character model from the other end, they
Mm-hmm.
didn't look bad. Like I said, no issues with being able to
Okay.
swap out your kit, swap out your guns. It
Mm-hmm.
even had the leveling up, and then once you reached the level, it would give you another gun. It was right
Okay.
there, and you could just swap in the map. So,
Okay.
overall,
Okay.
it felt like Battlefield. That's how it
Okay.
felt. So I'm not
Okay.
mad. I am still going to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just want to see what these other modes is. Like, you say something with
Yeah.
portals in me, and I just want to know,
What's going
how can I
on?
yeet people through portals? Like, you
Right.
need to tell me this. So
Yeah. Because this would be my first Battlefield game ever. Like I've never played a Battlefield game, like from top to bottom. I've tested for science and that's about it. But as far as like actual, like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna actually play it. This will be my first time, so I have no insights on what's going on. So just hearing that, I feel a little bit more confident in playing, the Battlefield 2042. But like Bridget even told me she, if you want to kind of test for science or what's going on, play Battlefield 5. And you
that's
just
facts.
mentioned, yeah, and you mentioned
hmm
that, it feels like that. So that's a good synopsis. So maybe I'll, test
Yeah,
it
the
out. Because I think
Battlefield. Did you play Ground War in COD?
I love Ground War.
That's
Start.
that's
Yeah.
It's
that's
basically the same thing.
it.
Okay.
That's where I'm going to say this in the most polite way possible. That's where they got
Mhm.
Ground War from Battlefield.
Okay.
That's that
Okay.
it. But imagine it on a grander scale, like
scale.
a
Okay.
bigger, much bigger scale. So yeah,
Okay.
you could literally dabble in 5. Like I said, of course, mechanics, mechanics and sceneries will change, but you'll get the
Yeah.
base of what the game is. And
Hmm.
I'm always going to be very, very pro this. Get you a squad. You can
Oh yeah.
look, hit me
Hmm.
up, hit me up.
Right. Right. I got you, girl. Right.
Hit
Yeah.
me up, because playing with randos, you will be like, yeah, let me not even hit the help button. Because your person lays there and be like, help, help me, help, and they'll run past you.
That's wild. That
They'll
is hilarious.
run over your dying body, and just. I mean,
It's randoms, right? We
it's
expect that
randoms,
from randoms.
exactly.
It's wild, but yeah, we expect that from randoms.
I played it for a little bit.
Mhm.
So I'm not a Battlefield player. So let me put that out there first. So anything that I say is not that's in the community. I just don't play it. I did play Bad Company. I played Battlefield 4, 5, 1.
So you're a Battlefield player.
And
Right.
I'm more of a
In
Call of Duty
advance.
player. I
Oh yeah,
I just dabble in
Mhm.
any kind of first person shooter. So I don't think I'm gonna pick it up day one. I think I'll wait like a couple months and wait for the price to drop. I just don't feel right about purchasing $70 for an online only game. And then the other part of it is when I played it, I felt like it was a walk-in simulator because
It
it
was.
takes you a while
Mhm.
to get to any kind of action.
Really?
I
So you
think I played
gotta
it for
You gotta,
camp,
yeah.
not
No,
sit down and camp, but I'm saying
no,
like
you
you
gotta
gotta
walk,
walking.
walk a
travel.
long distance for the
Mhm.
action.
That's
If you
Yeah.
don't have a
wild.
vehicle, just start walking. Like
He's right
it's
about that.
I think I played it for 2 hours straight on the stream, and I
Mhm.
was able to get into maybe 3 fights
Mhm.
in the whole time. It's
For
beautiful. It's
2 hours.
gorgeous. It's
Mhm.
nice. Like graphically, it's
Mhm.
good. But I don't think I'm gonna get it day one. I'll probably just stick with Vanguard and be like, I'm cool with this one. Because
Mhm.
one of the things that my stream kept telling me was this would be really good if it was a team deathmatch beta. Like if they allowed you to do a team deathmatch, a close quarters thing, then you can kind of see how the guns work and everything
Mhm.
works and how you can move and stuff like that. But I couldn't. The only thing we had was Conquest. So
Yeah.
So yeah, so is that like so that's not like team deathmatch? Is it like a more of
it's
an
like capture
objective?
the like domination,
Yeah.
just ground war
Oh.
domination.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So capture
Okay.
the flag basically,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or
Okay.
capture the
yeah.
flags.
I
Mm-hmm.
literally think they chose this map to see what the server could handle, with
Okay.
this. But I
Mhm.
will sit there and say, I what he's saying, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
shocked about, because if you're not a person who plays them all the time, you're gonna be like,
Mm-hmm.
because even for me, like I said, I walked around quite
A bit.
often looking for
Yeah.
Mhm.
fights. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
it was a really big, huge map, and you only
Mm-hmm.
have 6 spawns that you
Mm.
can
Yeah.
pull up on. And if it's occupied with the smoke, you have to
Yeah.
try to get as close to the smoke as possible.
You're right.
And then sometimes by the time you get to the smoke, it sells too much smoke or the smoke gone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
Now, when you mentioned 6 spawns, is that 6 altogether or 3 and 3
it's
on?
it's so on this one, it's how they had it was it's point A. So there's
Mm-hmm.
A1, A2, which was high ground, low ground.
Right. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Then so for like the building point, it
Mm-hmm.
was if you hit point A, you're on top of the building.
Okay.
If you hit point A2, you were at the bottom of the
Bottom.
building.
Okay.
And then it went on with B that same way. I think B
Okay.
was 2 separate locations
Okay.
that you could
Mhm.
spawn into. And then the C was top and bottom again.
Okay. Okay.
So like, but it's always kind of been like that in general. But it was
Okay.
the whole thing of, like he said, it's a huge map. Like
Yeah.
it's huge. It's
Mm-hmm.
pretty, but it's huge.
Huge.
So
Yeah.
if you try to spawn away from where the smoke is
Mm-hmm.
at,
Mm-hmm.
you do really need
Gotta
to
travel.
you got to
Yeah.
travel. Not gonna hold you. Like I was footing it for a while for a few fights.
So I need
Just
to find a car or something to.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like if it would
Mhm.
have been able to squad with,
Yeah.
Because when you spawn with your squad, you can spawn on your squad,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
you can do that on here. But once again, you're playing with randos. So one of your randos may be at C, one of your randos may be at B, and another rando is digging their nose, spinning in a circle. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know who to spawn
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
So you know, you just try to get as close as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the person picking their nose spinning in a circle is the one
It's
who's
the
always
closest
in the
one.
smoke and ain't gonna help you with nothing. So yeah, you gotta make life decisions. But hopefully
Mhm.
they will give us another beta,
Okay, right before
because
launch.
I
Yeah.
really want to see what those other two modes are. I
Yeah.
think those other two modes will probably maybe hopefully convince
Mhm.
Green,
Mhm.
because I don't, like I said, I don't blame him for
Yeah.
saying like right now, like, yeah, I'm gonna wait to go on sale,
Yeah.
because it was really, other than looking pretty, it really wasn't a lot to be like, yeah, I'm
Excited about.
definitely. But like
Mhm.
I said, I'm a fan, so
Mhm.
I have all of them. So it's not like I'm not gonna get them,
You're gonna get it right. Right.
But I
Yeah.
really want to see what these other two modes are.
You think they're gonna do another beta?
I I
Because
I
Vanguard did it. You know.
yeah,
Mhm.
I would hope so. Or even if they do another one with a different map.
Okay.
Like he said, maybe a smaller close quarter map,
Hmm.
because
Mhm.
we still got to see how the server's gonna hold
With a smaller
with a
map.
smaller map too. So
Mhm.
hopefully,
Mhm.
like I said, maybe they'll throw something like that out too.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
at least you can see something. But
Yeah.
right now, like I
Yeah.
said, I don't blame Green. I
Yeah.
don't. I can't say that I do.
I think Battlefield will be good for the overall gaming community to kind of separate, like those who really hate Call of Duty games,
Mhm.
but they love Battlefield. They'll go back to Battlefield and it'll separate them outside of Call of Duty. So therefore,
Mhm.
Call of Duty players will have a more enjoyable experience
Mhm.
because Call of Duty players and Battlefield players, they do play differently.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Mhm.
So for the last 2 years, it's been Call of Duty. You have to kind of go to Call of Duty if you didn't like
Or no,
Battlefield.
not even that. Warzone. I think a
Mhm.
lot of
Yeah,
Battlefield players play Warzone for that aspect
yeah.
too.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll
Yeah.
go back to Battlefield and they'll do that now.
Yeah.
So it'll then clear up the player, I guess, vibe for
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say this: I don't know who is going to win this season. Um, I think both will win. Call of Duty
Yeah.
players will be happy because Vanguard is a good game for Call of Duty players, and then
Mm-hmm.
Battlefield players will be happy because Battlefield is a good game for Battlefield players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a Battlefield player. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be a game war this year between the two. I
mhm.
don't think so. I think it's just a equal level playing field for everybody. You know,
Whichever you like, just go for
just
that
go
one.
ahead and play it. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I'm retired from Call of Duty for a particular reason, so um, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So
Mhm.
I need something other than Apex and
Yeah. Have you tried Splitgate too?
I was just about to say in Splitgate.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And of course I touched the Halo beta, so that
Yeah.
felt
How was
good.
that? Did you? Because again, I didn't hear a whole lot about the Halo beta.
Yeah, that was kind of secret underground peekaboo type stuff. No,
That's why.
yeah, I it's Halo. It felt like Halo.
Okay.
That's all
Okay.
I can say. It felt like Halo.
Halo.
It's like,
Okay.
Can you stop giving me betas, give me game. Like that's it.
Okay.
That's how I
Okay.
felt. Like I want campaign and I want
Okay.
multiplayer online. Thank you. Like
Okay.
I just want to know the story and I want to
Mm-hmm.
go use
Boom.
this
Boom. Bang. Bang.
shotgun
Right.
and this pistol on people's heads. Yeah,
Yeah. Because
campy,
they were
throw a grenade
quiet.
at folks.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couple new weapons,
Mm-hmm.
a couple nah, the same, some of the same abilities, just a couple new
Okay.
weapons. So some of them weapons, it's like a grenade launcher type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of, and we both know I like grenade launchers and shotguns. So if I'm not a fan of it, and I'm just
It
like,
ain't all that. Yeah.
no, like I'm like, I gotta turn it this way and turn it that way, and it's still not hitting you. Ain't no wall damage.
Right.
I hit your entire body and you didn't go boom. I don't like this thing. Go away.
Mm-hmm.
You're
And
not
that
my
comes
friend.
out either next month or December, right? Halo? Next month? No?
I want to say it's next month.
I want to. That's why I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, how 1 minute stuff is being pushed back and
Yeah.
it's hard. It's very hard for me to remember dates now. Now I just wait until I
Yeah.
see an ad or somebody
Yeah. Yeah,
a
me
tweet
too.
or something, but so it's
Right.
confirmation, or I get an email like, "Hey, you want to play this game?" Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right. Yeah. I'm the same way. Like, especially maybe since August, I stopped like memorizing dates just for that matter because
Mhm.
everything was getting pushed back. I said, I just
Oh,
Yeah,
there
it
we
says
go.
Oh,
December
December
8th.
8th? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, because I know it's right around the corner. Yeah. Okay. Because I
Mhm.
just stopped remembering dates.
Mhm.
Well, we go out of testing Battlefield to maybe the reason why you couldn't even hear anything is because of all the goddamn outages that there's been. So this week, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, which I don't know who's still using WhatsApp, but whatever. And it was another website.
It was Facebook, Instagram. It was
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Basically, anything that Mark Zuckerberg
Got
owns
went
went
out. Yeah.
down.
Mm-hmm.
It all went down. And it seemed like it was like a very intricate plan. I'll say that. So, like, the reason why I say this is because the reason why all the websites couldn't be accessed is the DNS information was completely erased. And not only that, but Facebook was actually up for sale for like 2.5 seconds. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious because I wonder why nobody bought it. That would be the greatest thing
I
if
don't
somebody
think
bought it.
nobody knew at that 2.5 seconds. I don't think no one had their radar up at that time.
I did.
Yeah.
I
She was
did.
like,
Let me
I was
buy it.
on it.
I look. We were in the Discord talking about it. Like, so who gonna get funds together to buy Facebook?
And I missed it. I did. I missed that point of sale. I missed it. I did.
I would have bought it. Can you imagine having that conversation after they got everything fixed? So can we have a domain? Well, I mean, I did buy fair and square.
Mhm.
So how
You gonna
much are
have
you
to pay
willing to get
me.
it back?
You gonna have to
So
pay me.
that was interesting only because I couldn't stream that day. Piggy, did you stream that day?
Hell no, I couldn't stream.
Okay.
No.
So a lot of Facebook gamers couldn't stream. It came back up like later that night, like around about 6 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It was
And
already
even
too
then, it was
late.
still
Yeah.
laggy.
Yeah, because for it to like be 100% good, it was about 9:30ish, 10 o'clock for me. And I'm,
Yeah.
well, I think all of us is Eastern Standard Time. So for us, it was like already too late. Like, because I had already planned to stream that day, which was funny because I was supposed to stream that morning. And that's when I started not feeling good. That's when I, started to become sick. And then I said, okay, I'll just stream in the afternoon. And then everything just went poof. And I'm like, okay, I hope this time come back. It's 5 o'clock. That's when I plan to stream. Never came back. I'm like, damn, what is going on? I'm like, what is going on? So yeah, I said, okay, well, I'll just use this time to, do some behind the scene work, create content, and just see what happened. But yeah, around about 10 o'clock, that's when it was like just clean. Like I can actually get on and comment, see pictures, stuff like that. But I think Instagram came on first and then Facebook.
Yeah. Sounds about right. So whoever did it, I'm not saying it's the same people, but it's interesting because at the same time, somebody hacked Twitch and leaked all of their information as well.
I don't think it was the same ones though.
No, I don't think it was the same ones because from what what is what is a good term that I can use? I don't know. I'm just gonna say how it comes out of my brain. What people's speculations in certain places is there was a particular conversation with a whistleblower that had to do with Facebook, and they feel like it was in quote done to remove in quote certain things and all the other stuff. Forgetting the fact that things like Instagram and WhatsApp and all that is connected to Facebook.
Mhm.
So that's their speculation about it. Someone feels that the thing that happened with Twitch was a retaliation because Twitch actually took a shot at Facebook online on Twitter about it, and some people feel like that was kind of karma happening. Then there are
Mhm.
other people who there was just recently posted a thing of a new event that is supposed to be an experiment about paying for exposure. So some people feel like this has been a thing to expose that there shouldn't be a pay for an exposure thing because most of the people who are getting exposure are paid multiple times the amount most of us already make. So I don't feel that they were connected.
No.
Knowing what I know without saying what I know, I don't feel they were connected. I don't even feel like they're probably even the same organization. I think it
Nope.
sucks that possibly you guys not my camera freezing on me. See, I'm
No.
I'm I'm talking too much. I'm
They
talking
was
too
like,
much. They
let's
was
get
like,
her
look, yeah,
together because she's
they were
giving out all
like,
the
they was
information.
like, she's saying too much. Shut her up real quick. I'm going to say, it sucks for you guys that create content on Facebook gaming that y'all were not able to make content that day. Um, it sucks for folks who uses Facebook and Instagram on a regular basis. It's a big, huge inconvenience to be caught in the middle of stuff that you don't have no idea about.
Mhm.
As far as the stuff with Twitch, I live on Twitch. I'm very aware, fully aware. I got messages about all of that stuff at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't even go to sleep till about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, like, okay, I gotta change all of this.
Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
It's seeming like it's a lot of stuff that we have really nothing to do with, but it affects us the most.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I don't think that's taken into consideration. Like a lot of people are doing things to try to prove a point and be a message and
Mhm.
going to the extremes about it. And as a person who lives off of shock value, sometimes you kind of got to take that type of stuff into consideration,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Mhm.
But it did expose a lot of ugly truths. One of
Yes.
them is anything and everything can be accessed, no matter how
Yes.
much money you got in the world.
It don't
Um,
even matter, girl.
like like Green said,
Mhm.
Green would have had the money.
Mhm.
He
Oh,
would own
swooped it all
Facebook.
up.
He would own
Mhm.
Facebook, and what could Mark and all of them do but take him
Nothing.
to court or pay him out? Um, the thing
Pay
with
me.
pay me.
Mhm.
The
Right.
thing the thing with Twitch, most of us knew,
But
you
not like
know,
that, girl.
I did. I did. Yes,
Now,
I did. Yes, I
I,
did.
I knew they was making money, but not like that. And that's on a monthly basis, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
A
Yes.
monthly, can you imagine? 2 point what? I think the highest, I'm gonna just say 2.5, 2.5 million monthly, girl.
But
And that's just off subs, off
but you heard,
bits.
but this is how you knew. This is how you knew. When, for example, like Tim the Tatman and them left, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And they
Mhm.
said, I can make a comfortable amount of money without doing as much work. That's how you knew.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Certain wording, you have to pay attention to
Oh
certain
yeah, them
wording.
words. Yes, ma'am.
When the fact that um I don't even want to say the person's name. I'm just not going to say the person's name, but we all know when they
Yeah.
left one platform to go to another platform,
Another,
to
and
go
then
to
came
another
right
platform
back.
and came right back, you knew it was money being negotiated.
Oh
Ain't
yeah.
nobody moving like, the only time we see moves like that is in professional sports, and we
Mm-hmm.
know they
Mm-hmm.
making some figures there.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's how you know, when you hear words like negotiated, we talking close to six figures.
Yes, ma'am.
When
I
it's
tell
Mm-hmm.
you,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
I'm not surprised by it. We talked about it when we did the Kings of Gaming thing, and one of the questions was like, when we go down that list, where do we get someone who looks like us?
You don't.
You
And I
don't.
was like, I don't know, because some of those people I don't even know who they are. Like I've never
That's the
heard of them
thing.
before.
That's the thing.
But they
Like
got
the
money.
top person I have never heard of. And I was looking for people that I know. Like Tim, I seen that. I seen Ninja. I seen a few other names that that we see like on YouTube and ads and stuff like that. I seen them, but they wasn't even on the top. They weren't even on the top. So I'm like,
I think some of them, because I mean, maybe it's because they left already. I don't know. I don't know how Twitch like keeps their records of things. Like people were looking for disrespect. Let's put it out there.
yeah.
And I don't even know if they got information on him. But then again, he left, so I wouldn't expect him to be on that list.
Particular list, right? Mm-hmm.
But then there was some other people who were partners who said their names wasn't even on that list.
Yeah.
Like they control F'd it and their names. So I think it was just they picked and choose who is going to be on that list.
But they wanted you to see.
They wanted you to see that top 10.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is we already knew that top 10. There was never any question, regardless of the fact if you don't know the names, you knew it wasn't us. You knew it wasn't either part of us. Wait, that way. Either part of us, we knew for a fact, but we definitely knew. I was very shocked to see that it was one female, and she is an ASMR streamer.
Yep.
Not ASMR, and I was like,
oh, we thought she was gonna be at least on the top 10. She's not even that, because I remember a while back they took her ad revenue, and I'm pretty sure if her ad revenue was on there, yeah, she'd have been a little higher on that list.
Are we talking about the one that was swinging her cat around like a helicopter?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not her. No, we were talking about the one that kind of started the whole, what you call it? I mean, hot tub streamer thing. But like, I thought she was going to be at least maybe in the top 20, if not 15, maybe touching 10. But again, like I said, they took her ad revenue out, and I'm pretty sure
if the ad revenue was there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not even talking that's only the numbers that they're making on the platform. That's not talking about what they're receiving from certain companies.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not what they're receiving outside of
Yes,
those
ma'am.
certain companies directly to them.
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
not saying nothing. And I'm just sitting here looking like, dang, can I just get enough to get a PlayStation 5?
You know what I'm saying?
Like
you know what I'm saying? Like that, it just not, because like I said, we already knew. It just blew my mind just seeing it in black and white. I think that's what the thing was. Like, it just blew my mind to see that, and damn, like, and you wonder why. And it's not because we want the money, but we're not on that list. Why aren't we on that list? Why aren't we on that list? Why are we being, gate kept back? People of color. Why are we, you know what I'm saying? And we hiding behind this shield and shit. Why do y'all have us behind this? But y'all giving these people that make millions of dollars on the month. Not like Em said, not even including everything else that they get from, sponsorships, ads, outside of Twitch and stuff like that. Not even that. But y'all still invested in these people that's making millions of dollars.
But yet you want us to pay for expose. You want me to have my community. You want me to have my community pay a certain amount of money to help push me to an extra 1,000 people, and then want me to deal with being told that I wouldn't have to do that if I was more entertaining as a Black woman. Now I need to have my community, which I'm already struggling to grow and cultivate organically without no mess. You want them to pay to push me to see another 1,000 or 3,000 people, because I may not be as entertaining because I'm a Black woman. But and I'm sorry, I'm just going to do this one thing. I'm sorry. Normally I don't do this, but I'm going to do this right now.
Go off.
Obviously, I was very entertaining when I was put on front page because I had more views than Maximilian playing Apex.
That part.
And that's documented. Almost 30,000, but I'm not entertaining enough. So now it's to the point of, like I said, this is where I consistently tweet about it or I say stuff about it. It comes to a point where you feel like, are you dealing with imposter syndrome
No.
or are you just flat out being demoralized? I deal with being demoralized.
Yes.
I don't have imposter syndrome
No,
because
ma'am.
it's constantly stuff thrown in my face to say I'm not good enough as a content creator. I'm not it constantly. Like if you sit on Twitter all day, and it doesn't matter which platform you on. I want everybody to understand that. Like I support my folks everywhere. I may not even be able to be everywhere, but I support my folks everywhere. And all of these platforms, it's a gate. It's a gate everywhere, somehow, some way. And it should not be this gate. If you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, you should have just as many chances and opportunities as others. But it's consistently one way or another. I have to push myself to a unhealthy limit. I have to put out more stuff than half of these people. I'm sorry. When was the last time you seen Tim the Tap Man do a TikTok?
Not one time, ma'am. I have not seen a TikTok from him. Not even on my For Me page. And I know that I'm stuck in gamer TikTok. I don't even see that. I don't.
I'm not in gamer TikTok. I ain't seen him. I have not seen him. How many of them have to sit there and constantly put clips up of
Not one time.
themselves on Instagram
Nope.
multiple times a day, having to figure out an algorithm?
Not one time.
How many of us got to bug a company? Excuse me, hey, I've sold multiple versions of your headphones, or hey, look at my entire this of
Right.
this. Will you even have a conversation with me? It's demoralizing.
I don't understand it. I don't. And y'all know I wear glasses. I've been wearing glasses since elementary school. And I try to wear, nice, unique glasses. And I've been trying to get in contact with what's that, Gamer Advantage? And they're here in Detroit. Like I'm keep having these conversations with them. I've emailed Twitter and all that stuff. And for some reason, and to the owner. And for some reason, I keep getting overlooked, but they always on Twitter asking who's going to be the next partner, who should we choose? I'm like, I've gave you my media kit. I have talked to you on every month because I know we can bug people out, but I want you to understand that I am a businesswoman. I am a brand. Like what more can I do? But somebody else that's a different damn complexion than me, that's the color of my damn palm, can do nothing but just put on a damn hat with Twitch symbol on it, and y'all give him a partnership. Excuse me.
I think one of the most hurtful things that I seen was, and I'm not gonna say the company because I'm not gonna be messy like that, but I'm pretty sure once I say what I say, y'all are gonna be like, "Yep, I seen that." They revealed that they had added new partners. And there was a person who of color who identifies as female. There was also another person who identifies as female, which I was very happy for. But the part that threw me about the situation was not them getting it, was the company saying, "Oh, don't worry, there was no applications. We went to our other partners and got these suggestions, and these are who we chose from their suggestions." So now it's to a point where we're not even being chosen necessarily by our own credits to apply. Now it's a pick me, look at me, who's friends with who's cool with who. And I'm not gonna sit there and say in all cases is that a bad thing? No, but for a company that at one point took applications and then ignored us, and then now it's like you're only gonna listen to certain people. And guess what? And I've seen it. I've sat there and watched it. I'll sit there and actually retweet something just to see, to test. And we all deal with it. Somebody will sit there and be like, "Who's your favorite such and such?" I'll see all these names, and I just sit here and I'm just like,
I do the same thing too, Em. I just sit there and because it's like, even though we tag each other in that shit, don't nothing happen. I ain't got a doorbell ring to my DM. I ain't got no email. I ain't get no, hey girl, hey. I ain't get no friend, hey. None of that shit. So it's like, what is it now? Like, y'all just do that shit just to get numbers on that tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like we gotta cut that shit out. Like I'm
Like
so sick of that.
I appreciate those who have added my name. So don't take it in the sense that I don't appreciate it. I appreciate those who have added my name. And then I look at some of those who in one breath will be like, oh, you're amazing, but you've never even spoke my name. You see what I'm saying? So it once again that demoralization thing. But you're absolutely right. There are certain companies, and that's what's hard, is
Mm-hmm.
because you will have certain companies. I've done work with Disobey, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Disobey will put out a tweet and ask you, da 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 da, and they will actually hit people up. You know what
I
I'm
didn't even
saying?
hit them up. They don't hit me up.
Uh,
I done did everything. I done put DMs, emails. I haven't heard nothing from them either. It's like, what do I have to do? Like, what is the formula? What is the method? Like, I have this awesome resume that I love, right? I done created shows. I've done production work. I stream. I do co-hosts on podcasts. I've done interviews. I've done podcasts. I've done all this shit. Like, what else do I need to do? I don't know what else to do.
this is where the part of this is the part where you have to question, is it luck or is it who you know? Once again, that's one of them things that makes it hard. Some of it is luck, some of it is who you knew, and some of it is just never gonna be us. And that's the part that sucks. And the beautiful thing I want to point out is, granted, my light is doing dumb stuff because the sun is out, but
Mhm.
me and Pinky ain't the same shade. This don't affect certain shades. Like this can affect all of us. Sometimes I've been passed over for modeling jobs because I'm too big. I've been modeling for years. I was modeling before I was content creation. You know what I'm saying? I'm a professional photographer. I'm on professional photography company. I have been passed over for jobs because I'm too big. I'm full of tattoos. Like we said, we're girly tomboys. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it doesn't matter what we are. Sometimes it's just us. It doesn't matter what shade we are. It doesn't matter what size we are. Sometimes it's just us. But then sometimes it is critiqued to a point of what we look like. Do we look sellable? Do we look marketable? Do we look like we're going to, what's a good word I can use?
You right. Can we sell this shit? Like, can we sell it? And I do. I think we can
I think we can too. Yes,
because we look like every woman in our community. We are that same woman in our community, and that's why I create my own. I'm so sick and tired trying to reach out to these companies and doing certain things that I create my own. Like I said, I create my own shows. Y'all won't put me on shows. I'll do my own thing. And I want you to come and ask me, can my show be on your shit? That's what I want now. I'm at that point now. I'm tired of it. I am. I'm just.
and
I don't know what else to do.
that's really the best thing at the moment we can do. Making your own shows, talking about stuff, but not talking about always this stuff, but how we're talking about everything in general. Because we have to be shown, doing our own tournaments, doing our own events. Because since it's the constant thing of always being said that we're not entertaining, let me show you how entertaining we is. Not only is stuff entertaining, but it's also fully operated by us. You need to see that these graphics, that we can control this, that we can talk to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, what's gonna happen is it's gonna get to a point where they can't ignore you. And then it's gonna be like, then they're gonna be in your ear like, so can we talk? If the numbers is high enough. And now you can pull the card that was pulled on you.
Yes,
If the
ma'am.
numbers is high enough, we
Yes,
can talk.
ma'am.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, how many zeros? How am I going to benefit from this? What is my people that's all behind this camp going to do? And it sucks. Once again, we always got to sit there and work 9 to 11 times harder. And then when we have the conversation, it's, well, why do we need to bring this up? Why can't we just, it shouldn't be about that. You're absolutely right. But we're not the ones making it about that. It, like you said, we're the ones being gate kept out of it. So we have to keep bringing it up, unfortunately, to acknowledge, because we would be stupid to sit there and be like, this is not going on.
Right.
It's clear as my nose being pierced. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, I mean, I can hide it, I can deny it, but it's there.
It's still there. Right. Yeah. And this is too. This will be my last time talking about it because I'm gonna show you.
And you've been doing
I'm
that.
tired, and that's what I've been doing. I will show you before anything, and like I want them numbers. And when I mean numbers, I want the money because I want to make this happen. And for this to pop off, for somebody to be like, oh, we want your show. I need to see coinages. I need to see it because you just said a few months ago, I'm not marketable. I'm not entertaining enough. I'm not all of this that you just said. But for some reason, now I got an audience. You want some of that. I want some of your money. Period.
That's how big business operate. You got something I want, I got something you want. But it sucks because, like I said, it seems like even when we're not trying to have these type of conversations, when we're just trying to talk games, talk anime, talk cosplay, whatever the case may be, these situations, and like once again, no matter what platform you on, these situations keep constantly coming up, and I'm at a point of like, look, who's sitting here keep bringing this back up? You know what I'm saying? Who is sitting there sitting in a home? You know, like, dang, I'm bored. Let's pick with the people of color today. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need you to find a better hobby because I didn't want to deal with any of this for the past several months. And when I say several months, I mean even before August, because I'm going to keep saying even before August. You know, some of us have been dealing with this in our entire careers. You know, we deal with it in not only just on social media or the interwebs, we deal with it outside. This has had been some of our whole lives. So who is keep poking it and saying, oh yeah, we're gonna bring this back up to sit there and make them talk controversial about it again? No, I want to talk about Battlefield and Far Cry and cosplay and what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. I don't want to talk about this with you. I don't want to do this with you anymore. But somebody keeps getting bored and we end up back here. But
never again. Like I said, this will be my last time addressing it. I know I've kind of touched on it on the past or in the past with different, not even on this podcast, but different other podcasts and stuff like that. Just a little bit because I hate harping on it. I hate that. And this will be my last time. I'm going off after this. I have been, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little bit, a couple more notches up.
I will say this.
You're provoked.
So me in all of this, and we talked about it yesterday during the podcast, but I have my inspiration. So for instance, Pinky, of course, because that's my big sister. Even UM, Janie Laney, Munchkin Doom, Phenom, Pushplay the DJ. I have my inspirations to be at that level. I'm not now. That's cool. Whatever. But we were talking about like all of the things that we have done over. I've been streaming for 3 years. That's short period of time compared to some. But the things that I have done in that time period is a lot bigger than even I think of sometimes. So for instance, like in 3 years, I have built a company and my own personal brand at the same time. We've done a podcast, which is successful enough that it's people that are on that list have heard the podcast. I've created Kings and Gaming. Now we're about to launch something bigger. We've done shows like Pinky said. We've done charities. I've gotten my name in a whole bunch of corporate stuff. But at the same time, I'm still sitting. Now I'm on Facebook. Just starting off because I had to restart the whole thing because Purple Brand never gave me an opportunity to be something different. That's cool. I think at a certain point when you get hit with things like that so many times, you go, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just going to do it because I know I can do it. And that way, when you want that on your platform, I can go, nah, I don't want to. Pay me more. It was going to be, I just want to be on like my whole goal, my main goal. I have a whole list of goals. At the top of that goal list was be on the front page of Twitch. I have since scratched that out. I don't care anymore. And I think that's how people are starting to feel, especially now that this list has come up, because now it kind of gives us, I mean, we all knew it. I mean, it's not a big thing. But now that we see it, it's kind of like, They're not going to give it to us. It's fine. So you go to other platforms and you see if they want to do it. And now I kind of see like there are indie development games, because I can't say too much, that I talk to that gives me guidance, that lets me know that they like my stuff. And that to me now is it's what I love now. I would rather hear somebody just say, "You're doing good. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing."
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's huge. That's it right there. Like the original question you asked me at the start of stream, what about your community? And that's really it, because I had that same goal like you just had, and I achieved it. And I felt proud of myself. And so for me, the next goal was, well, I want to be partner. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a point now, and like I said, I really never I've publicly said it in my streams. I've never really publicly addressed it, but I'm at a point now, for the formula for how some folks have achieved it is not in my morals.
Yeah.
So if I have to change who I am, if I have to do this to achieve that, after everything that I've achieved just alone in 2 years, not even the 5 years I've been here, but 2 years, guess what? Like I said, I will eventually go behind the scenes. I'm already behind the scenes. A lot of folks don't even know fully everything that I'm a part of and that I do. It's just, I've even been told by certain people, work harder. I'm behind the scenes working on stuff. I'm in the shadows working on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nobody fully knows everything that I'm doing. So if that means I don't get what I want, but I get to see my folks grow, and my folks meaning not just my community, but y'all. You see what I'm saying? If I can be here to help y'all, support y'all, like I'm literally one of those people, and I've said it all the time. This is a table we're not even meant to sit at. We're building a table for our children. We're building a table for our nieces, and everybody's so big on wanting to sit at a table that ain't even meant for us. We're building it. So how can you not hand me a tool when we building something bigger for a whole nother generation? Because I'm sorry, I got 3 little girls, 2 of them my nieces, 1 of them my daughter in there, and they're playing games. They're watching anime. They're drawing. And I already know. I tell my daughter, this is hard. Anything we do, any corporation we deal with, is hard, especially when we not wanted there. So I gotta sit there and put my foot and my elbow and my fist through whatever wall, door, window I can, so it can at least be easier for her, because it's not easy for me now. And that's become the motivation. Like you said, I can't force y'all to want me, but I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing one way or another, because like somebody enjoying it, and somebody, ironically, as my camera wants to sit there and capture the cat as I have my thumb there, so it works for the metaphor. Somebody is watching, and you really never know who's watching and who's appreciating what you guys do.
Exactly. I won't ever forget it, y'all. Like, this happened in February, ironically in Black History Month, because Twitch wanted, me to be a part of the event that they was having. And at that time, I was coming up on my 5-year anniversary, content creating and with Twitch, right? And I finally got the chance to apply for partner. And you know what they told me? They told me that we love your content. We like what you're doing, but we want to see if you can hold the same amount of people over in the next month for 30 days. We want to see that. We want you to. We want to see where you go. And I mean, and it hurt, because I'm like, I've been on this platform almost 5 years, and y'all see my numbers and my growth and what I've been doing. But you want to see more from me? Like, this, what I've done is not enough?
Can I speak truth to that? And this is another reason why I scratched my name off that list. So it's because the Purple brand, again, won't say their name until they start saying ours. They know that February is not a time to uplift people. It's a time to uplift their own company. They don't give a damn about those views that you get on February. They don't care.
Give a damn. No.
They don't. It's not for that. And it was never for that.
It
It
was
was
never
for the
that.
fact to say, oh, well, Purple Brand is, we're inclusive and look at us celebrating these different groups.
That's
That's what it's
exactly what it
for.
was.
It's for
Yeah.
them. It's for the views for them.
And I knew what it was about, but I was gonna make it shake and work for me. I already knew the game.
We
I
knew
already knew the game.
Yeah.
But I said I was gonna make it work for me. If y'all gonna use me, I'm gonna use y'all, and that's exactly what I did.
And they eliminated that. That's the point. They eliminated that factor. So it's not just you. Trust me. I'm pretty sure every person of color who did that top stream, they said bump all your stats for that month. It doesn't matter.
Not
that
even
is a
my
freebie,
stats.
and that's
I'm not
good.
talking about my stats. I'm talking about my work, my resume. That's what I'm talking about. Like I did all of this for you to tell me no.
Mm-hmm.
But I applied for Facebook Gaming, Black Gaming Content Creator, and they scooped my ass up because they seen what I was doing. They seen the work I was producing, and they knew I was worth something. You know what I'm saying? And I got the fuck on immediately.
And you know what? The thing of it is, and I'm gonna point out two things, right? One, they're gonna ask us again in February. Because I was asked not only in February, I was asked in March. So I had to deal with that for 2 months after being denied in February. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? It got to a point of, if they ask me again, guess what? I'm going to do it again. But you know what? I don't have that expectation no more.
Nope.
Now, if I do it, well, like I told y'all at the beginning, my goal is to help get my folks seen, heard. You know what I'm saying? Whether I got to sit there and put a tournament together and have it be on that day, whether I get people in my community and do public lobbies, whatever I need to do, you know what I'm saying? Because I already know it's not for me. It's not for that. But guess what? I'm going to utilize this time wisely. And I've also had people ask me, and nothing against Facebook gaming. I've had people ask me, well, why haven't I left? For me, I had a bad experience personally with some stuff that happened on Facebook. There's too much at jeopardy for me to leave to go there because of certain, just like we seen the other day, any information can be leaked. I would rather not be on a platform where that information can be leaked. I am not putting my family and my daughter at harm for information that could be leaked because somebody don't like me a day. Right now, none of that information is available on, as Green says, the purple platform. That information ain't accessible to them. So I can't leave to go there. But what I can do is put it everywhere else, which I've done. You see what I'm saying?
Diversify your content. And I always say that. Diversify your content. Yes.
Like that's really it. Like sometimes leaving ain't always the option for everybody. But I'm so happy to see, how happy I was when you went over there. Because you were we were literally sitting there. If you wanted to see two real sad cousins sitting next to each other, that was what was going on. We were like,
right.
And we were taking it out on COD and everything else. And like, all right, they don't love us no more. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I definitely had, why didn't you? Sometimes it needs to be pointed out, what works for the goose don't always work for the gander. The methods and the stories behind everything don't necessarily work in the same hand for everybody. That don't mean you can't celebrate everybody. That don't mean you can't uplift and support everybody because they can't make that option. We've been still supporting each other. We're here talking. You see what I'm saying? Because it's you have to understand and respect, sometimes it ain't always everybody's option. Sometimes it ain't easy for everybody to do. You know what I'm saying? And those who are strong enough and able to do it, congratulations. I'm happy for you, and continue on. And I want you to do great things. And I want to see you like you got the little Facebook gaming partner hoodie. I want to see you walking around the con and that boy with your cosplay. Like, but that doesn't mean you can't go and do other things, even if you can't have at every place. But I also don't want everybody to believe like it's easy. None of this. It doesn't matter whether you have check marks, whether you don't have, you have them, you don't have them, how many viewers, followers you have. None of this is easy. I've been called all types of bad names. Soon as I'm the villain, soon as I say it ain't easy. If it's easy, it ain't worth it.
Exactly.
When Purple Brand sent me the email, it was like, just to let you know, we're bringing TwitchCon back. I was like, and how does that help me?
Mhm.
It doesn't.
I
I mean,
can't wait to see pictures when y'all have a Facebook con. Though I need y'all to.
uh,
Oh
I need y'all to
yes,
get to. I need to see all y'all in y'all hoodies because I see
yes.
Munchkin right there talking about ain't been able to rep
Mhm.
my hoodie. I need to see all y'all a beautiful picture of
Mhm.
all of y'all together in y'all hoodies. But yeah,
but it's not even about like it's not even about Facebook versus Twitch or versus YouTube.
mm-mm,
It's just I guess the whole thing is like we talked about yesterday, like how black men we kind of like look at the Nor network or
Mhm.
like Black Girls Gamer, and
Mhm.
we just need a community that uplifts each other and networks with each other.
Mhm.
And I don't see a lot of that for like us as a big group. So
mm-hmm,
it's kind of like you said, it's hard,
mm-hmm,
especially when you're doing it
Mhm.
literally by yourself.
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Like you have support from friends, people that you meet and stuff like that, but it's not like a large scale of people who is literally I want to make sure person A is moving up with person B, with
Mhm.
person C, and etc.
Mhm.
If we can do that as a community, whether it's Facebook, Twitch, YouTube,
Mhm.
because when I look at the top of that list that got leaked, I'm like, none of those people are helping anybody.
mm-mm,
No. No.
And like Push said last night, it's a crab in a barrel mentality.
Yeah.
But if it was like something like LeBron James, where he's like, I'm going back and I'm helping every other NBA player to now
Mhm.
build their own businesses
Mhm.
and to create growth, I think that would be perfect for all three platforms.
Mhm.
But those three people at the top of the list, they ain't helping nobody.
No.
no, they don't want to. They want to help exactly who they're helping.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it ain't us.
Nope.
And Munchkin said it earlier. She says some people who are successful ain't successful because they're doing work. It's because they know some people.
Mhm. Mhm.
I'ma just
It
where my
ain't
cat
us.
go. Hey cat. Hey, how you doing? How you enjoying this sunlight right here? Hey,
Right.
mm,
And
mm.
that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
And
and Ziggy said, and hold each other accountable.
Mhm.
that's huge right there. That
Oh
that's
yeah.
a that's a really huge thing. Hold each other
Mhm.
accountable without fear. I think a lot of
Yes.
folks want to have those type of conversations about these type of things because like I said, I want to build something.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm the person to build it, but I don't want to just build it for me. I don't want to
Mhm.
just build it for women of color. Like
Mhm.
I have so many amazing different types of people of color in my
Mhm.
community, male, female, identified,
Mhm.
they should have it should be something. But
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
always a power struggle with a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. Or you get the wrong, creepy, ignorant type of people. And that's what's
Mhm.
hard is because we should be able to say, hey, as a unit,
Mhm.
this is bad. This is just like PETA tried to say the chicken
Yes.
thing was bad.
Mhm.
We should be able to come as a unit and say, you know
Yeah.
what? This is bad.
Mhm.
And we can't even always do that because there's always these crumbs, dingleberries, lint
Yeah.
balls that come out of the woodwork and is just against what everybody may be saying as a goal.
Yeah.
It doesn't
And-
matter who's saying it. It doesn't
right.
matter. The person, I could literally say, guess what, you guys? The sun is out. Don't lift me up because I said the sun is out. Let's all just go wash our cars, go get some vitamin D,
Mhm.
plant some vegetables, take our
Mhm.
pets out, and go enjoy the sun being out. Don't
Mhm.
lift me up because, oh my God, you guys, M seen the sun was out. She must be great. She must be better than everybody else because M said the sun was out.
Mhm.
No, I said
Mhm.
it because it's a common thing and we can all enjoy it.
Right.
Or,
Hmm.
or hey, it's gonna rain outside. Oh man, that's bad. We gotta bundle up. She must really know what she's talking about. No, I'm telling you because we need more protection and be prepared.
Mhm.
Sometimes who we all are lifting and pushing and moving is removing the aspect of what all we're talking about as a
Mhm.
collective. And then we got the lint ball people throwing lint at it at the same time. It's like,
Mhm.
can we have these can we do
Yeah.
and we should have.
Mhm.
We should have had these conversations. We've
Mhm.
been here, all three of us have been here for years, and these
Yeah.
Mhm.
conversations
Never took
are
place.
because somebody else does not want to talk because they're afraid of retaliation or being afraid to be outcast or being shunned or
Yeah.
and it's like that shouldn't even be a fear. If it's
Yeah.
something that we can all have a conversation about and come to a conclusion on
Mhm.
how we can get over these gates,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
then we
at
should
this
be
point, I'm
able.
over it, girl. Like I am, like, because I know y'all know me, y'all know my heart and everything like that. So I do feel comfortable enough to go ahead and say the sun is out. And if somebody disagrees, oh well, y'all know what it is. Oh, Pinky said the sun is out. Let's go wash our cars and stuff like that. Let's do
Mhm.
this. Let's go eat outside. I feel comfortable enough to doing that because I think the thing is too, a lot of people are scared to lose friendships. But
Mhm.
the key to a friendship is if you're doing something wrong, I should be able to come to you and say that you're doing wrong. You not fuss at me. We can make it right and be on our way. A lot of people think that, if I come in and tell you something that our friendship is over. That's it. We can't talk anymore. No, that's a part of a family. That's the village. Like I know I have my village now. So if something happens that way, I know y'all not gonna beat me up and just cast me out or cancel me or whatever like that. Y'all gonna you say no, I think this is it right here, or whatever the case may be. But
Well, can I say something about what Munchin said because it's important?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Munchin said that there's a lot of men who's mad about Noor, and let me talk about that. Those men are toxic. Don't deal with them. But also, I think people need to actually look at Noor as an inspiration because the ladies
Yes.
are paving the way for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's for women, and that's fine. That's great. That's amazing. I'm inspired by that because I'm like, y'all are doing everything that we should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
You should be inspiring each other, uplifting each other, doing that path. And that's the way we get kind of communicate and get out of this rut that we're in, if we call it a rut, is we need each other for help.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to work, obviously, if we do it by ourselves, because we've been trying to do it by ourselves, and it's showing that they are kind of in a bigger group,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel like it's you versus the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So having that kind of community like Noor, like Black Girls Gamer, even Melanin Gamers, like I think all of those groups are positive and it's so amazing. And the people that's running it are amazing people. People that are in it are amazing people. They do hold you accountable. If you do
Yeah.
some messed up stuff, they are calling you out on it.
Mm-hmm.
And we need that. How are
Look,
we going to become better if someone else doesn't tell us you're doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
my first official home and will always be my first official home. And I'm not leaving this home. And I will rep this home. And I will do everything in my power to see that this home gets its flowers. And that's
Mm-hmm.
going to always be Brown Girl Gamer Code
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because Brand has done a lot for so many of us and
Mm-hmm.
uplifted and supported so many of us. And sometimes it sucks to say that we need to have those spaces because we should be able to have a group space together
Mm-hmm.
because us as men and women should be able to support and uplift each other. But unfortunately, there is a lot of damage between us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Professionally, personally, and sometimes people have not dealt with their own issues
Yeah.
and will spew that out on other people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we need each other. Like you
Mm-hmm.
just said, it really is. It really is us against the world.
It is.
And
Yeah.
and and the fact that that is still very failed to be seen by so many on
Mm-hmm.
both sides. I don't need him. How you gonna create another us if you don't need him? Oh, I don't need her. Who gonna have your back like we do?
You know what I'm
Not saying
saying?
there's not other folks who can't, but who
Right.
can literally stand next to you, whether they're your best friend, your wife, your mother, you know what I'm saying, your
Yeah.
brother, your cousin, who can say literally tooth and nail, they
Mhm.
know what you go through
Mhm.
the way the other half of us can. And we need to see that so much more, especially after so many years.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, we still, like I said, inside of gaming, outside of gaming, professionally, personally, we still not there. And it's like, how many? I look. I'm gonna keep it a band. I'm old, y'all. I'm not even gonna say my age publicly, but just know, I got really good skincare and jeans. But I'm old, bruh. Like, y'all will get that reveal in a few months. But I'm old, and it's tired. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Tired.
I am. I am tired. And I'm so tired that I'm ready to work.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm ready to put in the work. I'm so
Mhm.
tired that I'm about to get that energy and go off. I've told everybody, I've told all my content creator friends, I've told y'all all, my door is always open. And I don't know why some folks haven't taken that, like knocked on my door or rung my doorbell yet, but my door is open, y'all. I am ready to work. I'm ready to go off. I have so many ideas. Like, I have even ideas for y'all. I just, because I know how I love hard. I do. I go hard and I love hard, and I don't want to ever overstep my boundaries because but I'm ready to go off. I'm ready to go off on these companies. I'm ready to go off on these brands. I'm ready to show them that we are more than what they think we are. What they think we are, because we are more than what they think we are. We have so much talent. We have so much to give. We have so much to show. We have stories to tell. And it don't have to be the same story, but we have different stories, and that's the unique part about it. I'm
Mhm.
ready to go off.
And like Infamous said, like there's some people who just don't get it that it is really is the world against us. Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell y'all something. I'm the most hard headed person ever. I'm a Taurus. I don't know if that
Yes,
means
he is.
anything,
Yep.
He
but
hearted
whatever.
as hell.
Stubborn
Hard headed
Taurus.
I
as
don't know what.
Stubborn
hell.
Taurus.
But I
Yes.
will also say this. Pinky thinks I'm stubborn, but she doesn't know how less of a stubborn person I am in her eyes. For instance,
She
Pinky thinks I don't listen to her, but she
he
doesn't
don't.
realize how many times she has been on the phone with me. Me and her have known each other for 11 years.
No, more than
There's
that.
times,
It's been 15.
yeah, it has been 15, right? Okay, cool.
2007. Mm-hmm.
It's been 15, and we have been on the phone, and literally, as she's telling me, I'm sitting here typing, changing all my stuff. Just
Yeah.
because I'm hearing her,
Mhm.
I know what she's saying, and she doesn't know like how many changes I've made to my streams, my content creation, to my personality. Like you said, it's not just about the gaming; it's also about outside. She don't know how many changes I've made to my personal life that she has influenced. The same way Munchkin do probably doesn't know how many times she said something that I've been like, I need to change this. Janie Laney, Ziggy, 8-Bit, all of them have said something that they probably think is really small, but they don't realize how quickly I was to actually say, all right, based off of that advice, I need to do this. And it has changed my whole life. So when I
Yeah.
tell y'all we can
I
come
must say
together,
you've grown, like you really have. I must give you your flowers. You have, even though you give me all type of heart attacks, strokes, baby strokes, anginas, heart attacks, all the above. You put me through all this shit, but I must say you have, and I'm very proud of you of what you've done and what you've
well,
accomplished.
well, don't say you have that because then I can't sell you life insurance. So don't say that.
Wow.
Because it's on
Wow.
record.
Yeah, yeah.
I no, but that's beauty. That right there. That's friendship.
Yeah.
If you guys are ever questioning, your friends are gonna kick you in your butt. And the
Mhm,
thing of it is, and you've been keep kicking him in the butt, but he's sitting
mhm,
here saying like he had to do it in his way. And I think
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people need to understand that. Like,
Oh, I understand that.
I've been told so many times, you don't even hear anything that I'm saying. You just want to, and I I'm the most messed up thing ever. I'm an Aquarius with a Scorpio moon and
Oh
an
yeah.
Aquarius rising. I am an
Ooh.
emotional evil wreck.
Yes,
Okay.
that's why you're the villain.
That is why I'm the villain, and it doesn't help because then I have the 2 mental illnesses, so I got 2 arguing things in my brain. So I'll be like, "What are we gonna
Yeah.
argue about this
Today,
situation?"
right?
Right? Like I think the Majin symbol is appearing in my forehead
Yeah.
as I'm saying this. You know, my friend has me in their phone as Venom. It's like,
Mhm.
you
You are Venom. Yes, that's it right there.
but sometimes the brain has to process.
Cosplay,
The heart, uh,
cosplay.
that's I'm gonna put
Yes.
that in the
Go
notion.
ahead. Mm-hmm.
But sometimes the brain has to process it. The heart has to get over the fear. But when you have folks like that know these type of things and see the things on the outside of you, you only know the inside of you, and you got folks positively pushing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now Pinky done said the door open. Cool. I'm be kicking in her door after the holidays. So she knows
Mhm.
that. She already gave me one idea. I'm not, and she see I was like, yeah, no, I didn't think of that. But also when you're giving a person the idea, you or giving them the information or advice or whatever it is, give them the moment to process it. It may not happen overnight. It may have to
Yeah.
resonate. They may have to see a method in their life, but that doesn't mean drop them like a bad habit or
Mm-hmm.
a hot water bottle or whatever the case may be. Your friends, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I think that's another thing that's huge in this industry.
Oh yeah.
If you
Mm-hmm.
can find folks, if your folks from outside of this can come into this and y'all stay together, or if you can find connected folks, like Green said, I was literally talking to Phenom yesterday. Literally talking to Phenom yesterday, and I told her, I said, it sucks because I have so many folks that ain't here, and I just
Mm-hmm.
wish I could like instant transmission us all in one place
Right.
because I just want to be around my folks, and
Mm-hmm.
we COVID and kids and broke and
Right.
time zones and everything keeps us from
Yeah.
doing that. But don't no, that's and I cannot look. I'm like the queen of lurking. I'm everywhere but nowhere at the same time. I'm
I
always
understand.
watching. It may not
Mm-hmm.
feel, I tell everybody, honestly, I'm nobody to be watching. I just want to put that out there. Don't feel like it,
Y'all go
because
watch her.
I'm not anybody, but I do. And I, like I said, I love to see y'all do good stuff. And it's always said, but how often is it done?
Mm-hmm.
Celebrate people stuff. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
care if you putting out another video,
Mm-hmm.
if you cosplaying, when you beat Far Cry, I'm be looking to see your face as you beat Far Cry. Like even the small things, it shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
have to be just the big things
Mm-hmm.
because
Mhm.
small things matter too, a
Yes, they
lot.
do.
And
Yes.
you never, look, I said at the end of my stream, you never truly know what it may mean to someone.
Yep. 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 That's
Yes,
Like,
true.
that right there.
yeah,
Can you
exactly.
pull that flower thing right there that Zach just
Mm-hmm.
said? That right there. There's a
Mm-hmm.
quote that I constantly post that says,
Mm-hmm.
"We are so quick to give folks flowers when they are no longer with us, but we
Yes.
hesitate to give them to them while they are alive."
Yep.
And it is a difference between God. I can't remember. It's a difference between guilt and gosh, I'm gonna have to
I know
Google
what
it
you
now.
mean. Yeah.
The quote, but that
Yeah.
right there,
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
we are taught that roses are more important than dandelions, but a child can pull a dandelion to give to their mother
And
quicker.
think it's the world.
Exactly, and that's what we need to do more
Yes.
often. Even if
Mm-hmm.
all you have is this little bitty dandelion weed,
Mm-hmm.
we know it's a weed, but you
Mm-hmm.
went and picked it for me to give it to
Yep.
me, and that needs to matter just as much as somebody getting a bouquet of roses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Some folks don't even
Exactly.
like roses.
You feel me? Give me a plan. I don't think that can have that forever.
Thank you all for coming to our TED Talk.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Oh man.
I was going to talk about Kings and Gaming, but we kind of already talked about it. It was a good experience. Everybody enjoyed it. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Y'all know the drill. Go to Spotify.
You say go to Spotify.
Go to Spotify. All right. Pinky, you got any tidbits?
I do. I have some good tidbits, y'all, for you. So I know we're some sneakerheads, some coming into the sneakerhead community, and some, already been here, or you might like a new pair of sneakers. So we are all gamers here. So this should be a good one. So Microsoft reveals Adidas sneaker themed after the original Xbox. So are you Xbox fan? Don't do that. Don't do that. So according to IGN.com, Microsoft will be partnering with Adidas to bring the first ever set of console-inspired sneakers. The name of them is called Xbox 20th Form Tech, and it's in honor of the original console's 20th anniversary. So the shoes will have green and black. You like green and black, that's you. Don't do that. So it'd be green and black color scheme with added translucent details to finish. The Adidas sneaker takes inspiration from the special edition Halo-themed original Xbox console from 2001. And let me quote this. So, quote, the Adidas Form Tech design balances nostalgia while embracing modern technology and is symbolic of how we look at our own Xbox history, unquote, or end quote. And that was from James Monosmith, who is the senior sales and marketing manager at Xbox. So over the next few months, we should be able to see more reveals for additional sneakers, with each expired by various Xbox console generations.
I
So
say
through
she
the
did it
years,
first.
you know what? But was it a collab with a major?
Yeah, it was the what was it? PG2s?
From who? Nike?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did it twice.
They did it twice? It was the first. Okay. Well, maybe they were meaning about with Adidas then. So Microsoft says that we will be able to purchase at least one of the sets from the collection this year. So y'all stay tuned for that. Are y'all gonna get them?
Are you buying them for me?
Yeah, they're gonna be expensive in a mug.
Yeah, they are gonna be a little pricey.
Do you have a Connect? Like,
look,
I still didn't get my Thundercat Pumas that I was trying to get because they was
oh, you
gone
didn't
so
get
quickly.
those?
No, didn't get my Thundercat Pumas.
You know what? Now, David, he's a sneakerhead, so he's all in the sneaker streets and stuff like that. So I asked him about it.
I'm kind of mad at Adidas though. So
why?
Because I ordered those Into the Spider-Verse Adidas, and I ain't never get them.
Oh.
I know somebody that has them.
Are they a size 13?
Nope.
It's you, M?
No, I don't have them. No.
I'm about to say, M got them.
No. All I need is an address and a ski mask. I'm on my way.
No, they're not in a size 13. No, they're not in my house either. But but I know that feeling of wanting a pair of something and not getting them. But I kind of, I'm thinking of that original Xbox color, and I'm like, I need to see how this going.
How it's gonna look? Yeah. I'm kind of excited to see how it's gonna look. Price. Your Jordans? Because you got
light blue ones?
The first ones, right? That's Jordan 1s you got?
Yeah, with the light blue color.
Well, yeah, people starting to wear 1s now.
I'm about to sell those.
A whole lot. So we might see. Did you say you about to sell them? Sir, if you don't keep them shoes.
Let me find out that they worth like $1,200.
I mean, that's a different story. Yeah, I probably get rid of them.
I ain't never worn them either.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and let them loose. But yeah, I got one more tidbit for us. So, according with the the Twitch leaks and stuff like that, a lot of information, not only the top 10 list, but also in the files. Amazon is making a Steam competitor. So according to IGN, Amazon is reportedly creating a Steam competitor that is currently named Vapor. As reported by PC Gamer, a Twitter user has screenshots of the files that they claim is from the massive Twitch leak. And with the files, it looks like information about an app called Vapor. PC Gamer also says that the files show that Vapor will integrate with Twitch with an online store to purchase games. Amazon Prime members do have monthly rotation of free games, as we know, but it doesn't have a dedicated store and an app that's similar to Steam. The PC Gamer Reports notes that Amazon filed a patent in 2017 called Joining Games from a Spectating System. The patent describes the ability to watch and start live broadcasts, as well as purchase games and game demos. So Twitch has not confirmed if this is true, though. So we'll see.
I mean, Amazon makes its own moves regardless. So
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They don't give no damns. They don't give no damn. So we'll see.
Are y'all gonna partake in Vapor?
No.
Why?
Why? You're right. Why?
They might
I'm fine
offer you
with
some great and
Steam.
amazing things.
No, I'm fine with Steam. I'm all good with Steam.
2-day free shipping.
Nah.
Huh?
Look at him.
What?
Right.
I don't have a disk drive. This ain't. I don't want an AOL disk. What are you?
Right.
What?
Yeah,
No, I'm sitting here checking out to look where my package is. Why you brought it up? What? No.
Oh, they have extended that whole 2-day shipping thing to like 5 days.
Right. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm paying for Prime. That means it should be on my doorstep. What do you mean I have to wait?
Nah, you gotta wait now.
Which is why
Like-
it's like, why am I paying for Prime then? If
I can't remember what I got. I think it was my monitor. And it was supposed to be Prime shipping, but I didn't get it for like 7 or 8 days.
Which is funny too, because I knows what they started doing. Like if you do, even though I have Prime, if you do want it next day, you have to pay an additional $2.95 for it to be on your doorstep either that night, depending on when you order it, either that night or the next day in the morning.
I
But what?
I don't go through that. I don't know what y'all ordering, but I don't go through that.
You know
Yeah.
what? Because you actually not
Maybe-
too far from the big warehouse.
Oh no, there's a warehouse 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Listen, I've been cussing Amazon out for 2 days. I told them yesterday, I said, if y'all don't give me a facility where I could just pick my stuff up and stop dealing with your stupid drivers leaving stuff and not listening to my directions,
They're
what?
not gonna do it.
No, they not. They rather me go down the street to Walgreens and risk getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yep.
Thanks. That's why I'm only gonna order candles and t-shirts and keep buying my electronics from Micro Center and Best Buy. How about them apples? How you like that?
Well, actually, because Bridge said Prime never guaranteed 1-day shipping. They do have some items that are 1-day shipping. They even have some items that are same-day shipping.
You have to pay that extra $3.
I've gotten the 1-day shipping.
I got the same-day shipping.
Really?
I've ordered some cables for my computer, and I've gotten it like I will order at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I got them like by 3 in the afternoon.
It literally depends on what the item is, where the store is, or if it's at a facility, and also the company that because some things will say I ordered a shirt and it said free shipping with Prime, but it didn't guarantee the 2-day.
Okay.
So you got to read what it says when you're ordering. You just can't. We see the Prime be like, we getting it in 2 days. No, you got to read it. It's
the fine print.
You just didn't have to pay $8.99. You're still waiting 5 to 10 business days. Sorry.
Right.
Paula says she's coming up with a gaming service called Dewdrops.
Dewdrops.
I'm here for it.
And just for anybody who's interested, I am selling shoes now.
He gonna get the shoe.
Is that in the size 13?
Yeah. 13.
Never mind, I can't buy that.
I like the color
price,
though. Yeah.
$1,200 straight out the box.
I love that.
Right
I love that color, but my feet.
Yeah.
I'm only at 8.5.
The weird thing is, I got it when it first came out, just out the blue, because I didn't think anything of it, and I got my wife a matching pair, but hers is like it's called something orange, but it's pink. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Salmon.
Probably so.
No,
More than
it was
Coral.
like something weird. It was like cranberry orange or something like that.
I've never heard of that. That is
And
something totally
that is now my skin color. I am cranberry orange.
orange. Yes. That is cranberry orange. Yes. I love it.
But when you look at it, it's pink.
It's
Let's be
okay.
honest.
Yeah. Because, like, for example, I don't know. Well, the
That's
PlayStation
red.
controller- No, it's actually magenta in person.
That's
Mhm.
red.
It's magenta.
It look red.
Yeah,
It's like a dark red.
It look
it's like
red.
it's more of like, even I compared it to PlayStation 4 controller because Davis was red. This is more of a pink side to me.
Well, also you have everything pink in the background, so the colors are just blended together.
You just say I only see pink now. Pretty much.
Look, I
my
see
eyes.
shades of red and pink. That's all I'm seeing.
Yeah.
That's like I said, with me dealing over here. Like you see a whole blue light back there. Everything.
Right.
If I would have wore this yellow shirt, it'd be a hot mess. Like you're starting to fade into your background. What do you mean?
Right.
All that blue and black that you wear. So
Well, here's the truth, Ziggy. I actually wear a size 14. However, because certain companies don't make size 14s, I have to squeeze my feet into a size 13.
Oh, hell no. I can't squeeze my feet in those shoes. I'm like, look, you don't have my size or it just ain't gonna happen.
I don't even squeeze in the jeans. I'm not seeing how you squeezing in the shoes. Like
you gotta make it work.
No, man, not like that. Not like that.
And the sad part is I knew that because I used to work at Finish Line as a teenager, and I used to run into so many men that were mad like, y'all don't have them in a 14, 15? No. You sure? Look in the back.
Like, oh yeah, you know, I don't work here, so let me go check.
Would you like me to put a 9 and a 6 together to make this 15? Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
that's why you got to order them online.
Yeah.
I wish I could have found the 14s and those would have been perfect. But no.
Well, that's another reason why you can go ahead and sell them now. They're not your size.
$1,200. Starting price $1,200.
Put it on Twitter. Somebody else scoop them up.
I'm sure.
Oh, can I do the auction voice when you sell them?
Yeah,
over there, 5 over there. We got 2505 over there. We got 2506 over there. Go and we're in 1307 right over there. 1403 15 sold to that mofo in the back with big ass feet. Thank you.
Right. Exactly.
Hey, but all right, guys, we got to get up out of here. It's been a good podcast, though. I love it.
Yes, this was an awesome podcast.
Definitely got to have you back.
Okay, look, just y'all know how to find me. I'm
like,
Em, what you doing?
Right.
Look, here's the thing. Like, Pinky didn't even know I was going to send the email to you. So I just text her, Bridge, and Paul. I was like, so I have this email written up. I was just kind of wondering, are you okay if I invite Infamous to the?
I was like, hell yeah.
Like, that's my sister, yes.
Yes. I was like, Emma's the homie. I was like, hell yeah, bring on. Shoot,
like, I just looked up and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't know what I did. I just looked over like, oh, yes. No, I don't need to be the professional voice. Yes.
Right. Yes. This is one of the most laid back podcasts. That's why even just me being a host, I love being on here because I don't have to be professional. I don't have to put my, white voice on or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I can just be me, and just, yes. And our guests, our friends come on, they can just be them.
That's why it's called Real Ones.
I did good because I held back some of my swearing. I'm proud of me.
I'm proud of you too.
I'm working.
Because you be going off.
I'm trying.
It's okay. I got my own patch from the cursing too.
You got
a patch. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a patch.
Be going off.
I need a cursing patch. Do you stick it on your shoulder or? Never mind.
No, it's just every time I say something, I know Pinky's gonna have something to say to me after the podcast.
I'm like, do you know how many times you say GD today? 17 times.
Wait. I'm reading what Paul said. I'm allowed to say bitches.
Yeah.
Little
But it's got to be said in that sense.
bitches.
That's right, bitches.
Bitches. The person with the list, bitches.
Right.
Stupid bitches.
Right. Bitches, right.
Dumb bitches.
Right, stupid bitches.
Yep.
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
y'all. So
indeed.
let's get up out of here. So, Infamous, we'll start with you. Tell them where they can find you and any kind of projects you're working on and anything else you want them to know.
So you guys can find me pretty much across the board. Like I said, as Green said, my main home is the Purple Place, so you can find me there throughout the week. But I am on Twitter, Instagram. Instagram is an underscore behind it, but it's still spelled IMFAMOUSX1X. I'm on TikTok. I do have YouTube, so I'm trying to put more content on YouTube. So yes, the only thing I have that I can talk about is like I said, the cosplay is coming up. I'm doing a subathon at the end of the month, thanks to my community. And a few little projects and stuff going on in the scene. So stay tuned. That's the best thing I can say. You never know where I may appear next.
I
That's
can't wait.
all I can ever say. I don't
Yes.
even know sometimes where I appear. So next time you'll see where I appear, and if you can be there, like I said, you don't always have to monetize for support. Retweet, share,
Yes.
like, tell a friend to
Mhm.
tell a friend who knows somebody that got somebody that spoke to somebody. So that's that.
Mhm.
Okay. And Miss Pinky 313 walking down the red carpet in her Tesla.
Every time you say Tesla, I just picture this diamond encrusted Tesla in pink.
I mean, didn't you
Sounding
have
pink.
a meeting with Elon Musk yesterday?
I mean, I did, but he wasn't talking the type of coinages I needed. I told him to add a couple more zeros on that, but he's like, I didn't see what happened on Facebook. I need you to come on over here. I'm like, you know what? I would, but you ain't talking that, that zero. I need that extra couple zeros on the end of that, sir. But that's the homie. But yes, y'all, you can find me, of course, on Facebook Gaming. That's my home. Miss Pinky 313 over there. Also follow me on Twitter, which is Miss Pinky 313 play _. You can find me on Instagram 313 Queen Pinky there. TikTok Miss Pinky 313, YouTube 313 Miss Pinky. I am planning on streaming today. We're gonna play Black Ops today. I haven't touched Black Ops since the new season, so I feel a little behind. So I need to go ahead and play on that a little bit. We are playing, or we're gonna be streaming tomorrow morning. I gotta figure out what game we're gonna play because we just finished up Detroit Become Human. So I gotta figure out another spooky game to play that's story based. Still trying to figure out. We still trying to figure it out. But that, friends, yes, thank you. Y'all make sure y'all plan out y'all week for your goals. I am challenging you guys to write out 3 goals that you want to accomplish for this week. Manifest it, let it happen. Doesn't matter how big or how small, just do it. And at the end of the week, I want y'all to report back to me and let me know what happened was, because I love when y'all tell me stuff like that. Makes me happy, makes me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. So that's your homework. That's your homework for the week.
I got homework.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
I got homework.
Yep. 3 goals. No matter how big or how small. You can say how many times you drink, water for the week. Yep. Do it, Em. Do it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do that because I'm about to drink 2 Red Bulls right
I
after
bet
this.
you are. I bet you are. Go ahead.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Behold the king of kings.
just when Pinky thought I forgot about it, nah, I'm gonna keep bringing it up. Anyway,
I can't.
It is me. It is Green SP. As everyone knows, your lovable Majestic Panda, but now we added a new title, Majestic King Panda. Yes. You can catch me out on Facebook Gaming, Facebook, or you can use the short one, fb.gg /R1G Green SP, or just facebook.com /R1G Green SP. You can catch me out on Twitter and Instagram, GreenSP_R1G, and you can also check me out on TikTok, GreenSPR1G. I'm making a lot of TikTok, so.
See how you're on these TikTok streets.
Yeah, you know,
Soon
every time I look,
done, I'm about to double check and make sure I'm following on TikTok.
Yeah, I be looking at my phone sometimes because I just see the light glows up. It's just
TikTok
alerts.
TikTok.
TikTok alerts. It's cool. This week we're doing Far Cry 6. I'm not even going to try to do Apex. I'm not going to Deathloop. We're doing Far Cry 6 all the way through. So make sure you're there. It's going to be kind of weird because I am playing Far Cry 6 after this, and no, I'm not streaming. So sorry. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Any kind of special things? Kings and Gaming is now on the RealOnesGaming network right now. There is a show starring Miss Pinky 313 that's going to be in development. There's also a food podcast that we're going to be doing that's going to be on the network, and some other things as well. So, you know, that's it. I don't have anything else. It's just Far Cry 6 all week. So I will catch you guys next week. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming through to the stream. Thank you for listening to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, pretty much anywhere that the network is. Thank you, Infamous, for being here today with us.
Yes, thank you, Boo.
Thank y'all for having me. This is a great Sunday. This is good.
Right.
And until next time, guys, toodaloo, buckaroos, stay real.
Bye, friends.
Goodbye.
Hey, keep it hype and keep it entertaining. #1 podcast when it come to gaming. Real Ones Podcast. Tell me why you waiting. Gaming news and interviewing content creators hosted by Green SP, KR Bridge, Miss Pinky, Powder Blue. Come through, don't know what you're missing. You don't need XP, potion of Phoenix down. It's time to level up with the dopest show in town. Real Ones Gaming Podcast. Let's go.